Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 67 of On the Backs of Gods. Oh boy, it's a spooky season, and we're all happy to be here, happy to be dressed up in our spookiest outfits. From Eagle to Unicorn to Dice Cult fan. I feel like we have the gambit.
We sure do.
Hell yeah. So today, I just want to go ahead and say, if you hear anything weird with our sound, if you can't hear somebody, please say something in the chat. We'd really appreciate it. We love your support, and we don't want you to just listen to somebody not say anything, because that'd be really sad.
It would be an incomplete show at best.
Perfect. Anywho, I think I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself, because it seems I'm forgotten to do the intro fully. You put horns on your head and you just, where does it go? My name is Jillian. I am your DM. We have our players today. Same as always, we have Frank, Kyle, Mac, Josh, Abby, and Christo. Love having everybody here. And I'm going to give us a quick recap. And then I think everybody is very excited to jump back into it.
Excited?
Last session consisted of the party reconvening and basically relaying information to each other in regards to a man that can stop corruption with his hand, a woman, the butcher's daughter, who has gone missing in pursuit of this person, the attacks on the town from large corrupted beings, Gorbjorn and Saga meeting a giantess, a Jotun woman, who is offering up power, and all you have to do is basically do a big middle finger to your gods, you know? Saga was unwilling, and Gorbjorn says, I'll get back to you, is the basic synopsis of that before they have to fight a large ice dragon to show how strong they are. They get out of this with some information, some confusing visions, and some very cool gauntlets. After telling the stories to each other, you can see that Ptolemaeus is very shooketh by the idea of seeing your god standing in front of you just casually. But you decide to tell him about your mission and what you're doing currently, and basically why you're out here, which he is happy to hear, but seems very tired. The party, tired emotionally and some injured from the combat earlier, decide that it's best to just keep going, leave town, start onwards to follow the prophecy. You all leave Garterhome in pursuit of a slight side quest of finding a undying pumpkin. That seems to be the dream for the party. As you leave town, you can see that there are multiple pyres where corrupted have been burned. You also meet a woman who says her mother is missing. And if you see her, she'll give you minimal money if you can bring her back. And you all are like, sure, why not? On the road, you also meet a trader who is cauterizing wounds on a horse, saying to get rid of kind of wormy infected injuries instead of waiting to get to town to deal with it. And she does not have too much information for you. Roshan also has some more information in tow, kind of keeping an eye out on traders looking for Bertro's boxes, and also carts with red stripe on them, in pursuit of his sister who has gone missing. But you all continue forward. The day is uneventful. You set up camp, have your little tiny hut. You decide that the first watch is going to be Fen and Nana, who sit outside with the horse. Tordrek is still up and praying, and that is when Fen and Nana see an older woman stumbling towards them. Being good citizens, they both run forward, and the second they make contact, she begins to scream, head to the sky, screaming. And after seeing signs of possibly something being wrong, she is then littered with bullets. After Nana punches her in the face as hard as she can, this body falls, and from it, a liquid-like corruption beast comes forth and consumes Nana in her own special drowning pool. But the party is able to destroy it before any actual drowning takes place. But you all go to the body, and this is really the first time any of you have dealt with something freshly corrupted. They just look like a person. It's just a person, but they are long gone. The body is not horribly corrupted. Yes, Krista, do you have another example?
Didn't Gorbjorn single-handedly kill No, I killed somebody to let it corrupt in the wild. Sorry, completely.
You're like, different thing.
Oh, Gorbjorn.
We don't have to worry about that.
Are you sure?
No, we're not there.
We're just not going to talk about it. We don't talk about our problems we can't handle at the moment.
We just bottle the anxiety down right about here, and if we keep a tight lid on it, eventually we'll die.
Well, like, you just gotta let a little out. How do you think I rage?
Yeah,
like,
just
like, just like ghosts.
That's fair.
So,
anyway, continue.
You defeat this old woman and the corruption inside of her, and decide the best option is to burn the body, which you all do. Very nice words are said by Tordrecht. As the body burns on the pyre, it is still the first watch, and Nana and Fen set back up on the horse, a little dejected. Tordrecht stays outside the bubble as well to pray by the pyre. And just as he stands and starts to make his way away to go back and go to sleep, there is shadows from the sky that descend upon the visible party members.
Audible bat wings, I do recall.
Coming into view, horrible, rotten human heads. From the ears, bat wings sprout forth the color of the skin, screaming into the night sky, and go and bite into Nana as a couple more descend down upon the party. And with that, I would love everybody to roll initiative, baby. Until Frank returns to us from the ether. Krista, would you be so kind?
Do not
play for him? Sure.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm sure he has like a -2. Well, he rolled a 4. So whatever it is. Oh, my cat has found out I'm playing with dice. I must give a sacrifice.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you better sacrifice the bad one.
I tried playing electronically last session, and I just rolled only bad. So, like, okay, it's just like...
Yeah.
Unless the cat is apparently a deity to my dice god.
Sacrifices must be made.
Mm-hmm.
Sacrifices must be made.
Wow, you can tell how stressed out I am. I did not grab my dice cat tower. Talk amongst yourselves.
Peas and carrots, peas and carrots, peas and carrots. So,
bat faces, huh?
Bat faces, yeah.
Face!
You guys are really good at talking amongst yourselves.
God almighty.
I am a little flustered, but I have my dice right here. And that's all
I
that...
figured out? Nana must be, like, somehow tangentially related to the Winchesters. That's about on par with the sort of luck that she's got with regards to monster encounters.
I don't know. You haven't brought anybody back from the dead while you
Yet.
sacrifice yourself to go to hell.
Yet. Just you wait, buddy.
Oh, you give them a minute, boys.
We'll have some good old-fashioned sermon.
So your first character was Ave all along.
Fuck.
All right.
How dare you, sir?
Here we go, boys. You wouldn't believe I have a bajillion things in front of me on my desk currently. I would love who has a 20 and higher.
A natural 20, so 25 total.
And
Jesus.
25. 15 and up.
17.
Good. The guy that can't leave the hut got to get a high roll.
10 and up.
14.
Okay.
Ah, Jinx, you owe me, I don't know, some kind of carbonated beverage.
Beer.
That'll
Hey.
work. I'll take
I forgot where I was. 0 and up.
Below 10?
Yeah. 0 and anything else that hasn't been stated yet.
I got a 3.
it. Oh, Abby.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, Abby.
It's
Anything-
alright. I'm sleepy, I guess.
Get him out
have-
of the way now, you know?
Anybody
Yeah.
have between a 0 and a 10 that's higher than a 3?
I think Frank is.
Frank,
what
what's
did he
your
say?
initiative?
I got to roll. I didn't know we were rolling. I was missing it. I was gone
Yeah,
for a second.
we were
Oh,
rolling.
that's right.
I rolled it for you, but I want you to roll it since you're here now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you will want you to roll it for you, Frank.
Got a 3.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. I think he
You
froze.
freeze.
So what'd you get, Krista?
Oh.
I got a 4 minus his dex.
Damn.
What's his... Here, we can
I'm
see it
pulling
if
up his
we...
character sheet right now.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It is a curse.
His
It is a
initiative,
curse.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
so
it's a
sorry,
minus
Frank.
1, so it's around 3 as well. So the clerics are at 3.
Okay.
We'll clean up the...
The mess.
Whatever's
That's,
left.
that's where you want the clerics to go, apparently.
That-
He's got a
true,
minus
yeah.
1, so he's at 3 as well. But
Yeah.
my dex is higher, so I guess I'd go first.
Yeah. Well, actually, you went to lay back down, so I'm going to put him before you.
That's fair.
Okay.
He will jump in quicker to this situation, but we will.
Apparently he doesn't have armor.
Armor's for nerds, it seems.
I mean, I rolled a 1, so it's right.
There's another 14 in this initiative. 14.
Yeah, one of them was me.
14s.
One of them was Christo.
And then 2 bats, apparently.
And then
Oh,
some
no.
bats, baby.
No, no,
That's
no.
good.
I don't know about that.
And
Okay.
I'm in the bubble, so they go before me.
Help.
So everybody who went back into the bubble, you can tell me if you think you'd be back asleep in 30 minutes, which I'm going to assume is most of you, but I will let you decide. First in the initiative is Fen. Fen, you're sitting on the cart next to Nana. There's currently a bat biting into her neck, which is just a human head with wings.
Ah!
And there are 2 above you circling and are starting to dive.
Okay. Fen's gonna jump off of the cart. If he's got to use a bonus action to disengage to not be opportunity attacked by the one that's on Nana.
It is on the opposite side, so it's not technically right next to you.
Okay. All right. So Fen's gonna jump off of the cart, not be immediately next to Nana. And he's gonna try. What would you describe the cover as? So the one that's on Nana's neck.
It is on the opposite side of Nana, so Nana is the cover.
Okay, but is it like full cover,
Can he
3/4 cover?
move to a place where
You 100% can move.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna wheel around and Nana
Then you
hold
have
still.
full view.
Yeah, Nana hold still, and I'm gonna take a shot at it with my longbow.
Go for
Tall
it.
order, all right? Hurry!
It's a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
All right. 11. Would I get sneak attack on that?
You
Would
have
Nana be
him.
in there?
Yeah, Nana's right there.
All right.
I'm right there. I am taking up its whole attention, I think.
So it's 15 points of damage.
You watch as it pierces it straight between the eyes, and it flops down onto the ground dead.
All right. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna try to shoot 2 more of these things out of the air.
Okay.
Ah. God, don't let him bite you. It stings like hell.
It's a 27 hits.
Yep.
For 10 points of damage.
Okay, that one is still up. It hits it like through the cheek,
All right.
but remains up.
Ugh, gross.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick a second target, anyways.
Okay.
With the Dread Ambusher.
Go for it.
22 to hit.
That hits.
And where's my D8? Sorry, digitally rolling takes a while. 14 points of damage to that one.
That one falls out of the sky. It's like, woo,
Nice.
spirals, hits into the bubble, falls onto the ground.
All right.
What
Gonna
noise does
use-
it make as it hits this, like,
It's kind of like
anti-magic
a.
bubble?
It's like.
I would like to imagine that slow like screeching as it slides off though, like for like a few seconds, and then it just plops to the ground.
Oh, yeah, 100%. There's
I'm going to
still
use the rest
one-
of my action to get back up on the cart with Nana if I can.
5, 10, 30. What's your movement?
On the first round, it's 45.
You can start getting there. You're
All right.
almost able to get on, but not fully.
All right. Can I bonus action dash then since I didn't use my bonus action?
Sure.
All
You're
right.
up there. You aggressively, very quickly get onto that extra 5 feet of cart. You're like,
No, you all right.
I don't know. Their bites are poisonous somehow, I think. Just be
All right,
careful,
don't-
alright?
Don't get bit again.
Do my level best. You do the same.
You're not the boss of me.
And I'm the one you keep calling the leader.
sometimes he says you're the boss of him. Sometimes you're not the boss of him. It depends on the night.
He's so unpredictable.
Like a person. Roshan, you hear screaming again.
I don't think Roshan has gotten back to sleep,
You're starting
but
to grow.
but he's also not going to leave the bubble. He's going to yell for somebody to like tell them to get in the bubble because he can't leave to go tell them.
Yeah.
Nudge Saga. Hey.
But what about the horse?
Boo-hoo.
The horse.
Thick biscuit.
What are we going to do without Thick Biscuit?
What will you guys do
Who's
with that
going to
fixed
pull the
biscuit?
cart?
Nana, you're up.
I pulled a
Okay.
sled for a year.
Your gains probably were insane, in fairness. For me, my turn. Me. Nana.
Yeah. You see
My
one
turn.
of them in the air circling,
Alright.
arrow sticking out of like its cheek as it circles.
Neat. I'd like to hunter's mark it.
Cool.
And I want to yeah. Yeah, I want to pull out one of my spears and give it a yeet.
How far? What's the range on your spear?
Oh, that is a good question. I think the
Think so.
parentheses is the throne distance, is that
It
right?
should be a thing in a slash. It should be
Yeah.
slash.
It should be like a 30, 120 or something like that.
It's like 20 parentheses 60 is how it's showing up on D&D.
You'll be rolling with
for me.
disadvantage.
Fine. That's fair. If this doesn't work, then I'll go for my bow and arrow, but, you know. Oh, well, I rolled the exact same thing on both. How is a 13 to hit?
13 hits.
Ha-ha! Brilliant. Cool. So that's gonna be Hunter's Mark damage plus spear damage. That is 6 points of piercing damage.
It falls.
Oh, fabulous. I would like to move my Hunter's Mark over to a surviving thingamabob.
You don't see any.
No? None? No more?
You don't see any.
I want to... Is there a way that I can, like, use the last of this turn to, like, pull out my bow and knock an arrow?
Yeah, as a bonus action, certainly.
But you hunted
Well,
marked.
actually,
The
you
hunters
know
marked
what?
it.
You've already
Oh.
used your bonus action, but you have a. You see, I've put myself in a corner by being an asshole to make it a bonus action to do shit, but I'm not changing it. So, so welcome to my own personal hell. You're all here with me. Do not at me.
That's all I can do.
Nope. Anything else, Nana?
God, fine. Nana is going to. Did any of Roshan's words make it out of the bubble?
He
Can sound
said
escape the bubble?
no.
Oh,
So no.
very well. So no, we can't tell them anything in there, and they can't tell us anything.
They can hear y'all.
Oh, they can hear us.
Yes.
3 assailants down. Nana's going to call back to the bubble. Stand by. We're going to check for any more. Fen.
Okay. That is y'all's turn.
Sounds like
Gorbjorn.
I'm in a video game with those voice acting skills. My goodness.
Welcome to my video game, guys.
Gorbjorn's going to like wake up a bit confused, and then just like hear that that bat sliding off for a bit and just be like, "This is a weird dream," and then go back to bed.
Yeah, and it looks at it.
It goes right
lays
over
back
his
down.
head.
Okay.
Like it plops right as he lays down. The bat just like lays next to him, and it's like making eye contact. It's like, that's terrible.
Does that get him up, or does he just
No,
go to
that's
sleep?
it's just he's just thinking like, that's gonna give me a nightmare.
And he goes to sleep anyway. I love Gorbjorn so much.
Nana, Fen, Tordrecht, listening out, sort of, as you watch human head bats fall from the sky.
Like you do.
And then the flutter of wings does not stop, and increases, becoming louder and louder, and dive bombs the cart again. 2 of them going for Thick Biscuit.
Can I, is there any way that I can turn the lamp so it faces upwards?
No, not right now.
Fine.
We've already gone past somebody else's turn.
Fine. This is fair.
And one of them is going to go for Fen. So one smashes into the back of Fen's head, and then 2 of them slam onto the spine of Thick Biscuit, who
No!
screws up on 2 back legs. We're going to do
Dude.
attack on Fen first from Mr. Barguli. Do not correct me in the chat. I'm assuming a 20 hits.
It does.
Those Varg wheels.
Here they come. The Vargoozle.
Bagulash!
Gargoyles.
You take
Yes, the hit Disney show.
8 points of piercing damage and 14 points of poison damage as this thing bites hard into the back of your neck, and there's just a pulse of painful heat that just goes straight down your spine, and it just sits there and goes, and it's just pulling at the skin as hard as it can.
I hate that.
Fen! What did I tell you?
He just has bat wings coming out from behind him.
I know what you did. You let that thing bite you.
You just wanted to have cool wings.
Coming out of your
You
head.
were right on it. Hits very badly.
I did rather tell you. I'll help you in a minute.
The first one kind of bashes into Thick Biscuit and is just biting at the air around it as it tries to right itself. But one of them certainly makes contact.
Jesus.
One moment. I'm sure it'll be fine, guys. I'm sure it'll be peachy.
I'd like to think Christo's dressed up as Thick Biscuit.
Yeah, I
And
like to
it's
think
really
that
rude
too.
that you're hurting him.
Yes, it's extremely rude.
Huh? I was sneezing.
I said you're dressed up as Thick Biscuit, so it's really rude that she's hitting you.
Oh, I know.
It is pretty rude now. This thing bites into Thick Biscuit.
Oh.
Thick Biscuit screams. And its legs its legs start to shake, and you can feel it almost buckling. Thick Biscuit looks very, very bad.
No, Thick Biscuit!
Everyone screams. Tordrak.
This is like in those Final Fantasy games where you get to name your mount.
Did this
One
catch my
second,
attention?
I'd love before you start. Let me tell you about a thing.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You during this, you've stood up and you've just watched the aggressive amount of arrows fly through the sky. The bodies fall. 3 more fly in and start attacking.
Right.
And you take like a deep breath, the ability to start casting your spells, to start moving, to start doing anything. And something awful fills your nose. A terrible scent that just seems to be moving closer as your eyes begin to water.
Oh, God.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
What the hell? Are they dive bombing him with farts?
That would be really
It would not be irregular for me, to be honest.
Crop dusting them.
17.
Oh.
17. Okay. You were able to
Tough it out.
stop your stomach from churning and fight against this. I would like you to make a note to yourself
Like that.
that you are immune to this smelly condition. Just remember that.
I will.
But this begins to happen, and you can almost feel the direction the wind has blown this upon you. And you turn and you see meandering out of the darkness on all fours, just a gnarled abomination whose the snout has extended aggressively, twisted horns, and just dripping with goop and greasy hair as it just slowly moves forward. Looks like it smells awful, and you know damn well it does. That thing is about 25 feet away from you, and behind you in the other direction, the bat heads have descended. Now you may do as you like.
All
So
right,
we are
thanks.
being pincer movemented by bat heads and stink monster. Am I reading this correctly?
You'll
I'm
have to
so
find it.
excited. This is gonna be great.
So, question. Am I next to any type of rock or anything that I can hide behind?
You get
Like
the
in
bubble.
my immediate
There's-
spot?
Yeah,
bubble.
you are directly next to the bubble that other creatures can't get through. There's also some trees and the cart, even though the cart is surrounded by bat heads.
Right.
But you are right next to the impenetrable bubble.
Okay. So, Tordrick will go like this and pray to the Nine Sisters and shoot out the word of radiance at this ugly sucker.
Uh-huh.
That needs to make a save versus Constitution.
Constitution save for Constitution save. He will do his best. 18.
Oh, you made it. All right. Well, that wasn't good.
This Ellie boy is coming in hot.
Oh
Right?
boy.
Well, of course.
No. No.
I should have known better.
No.
And at that point, he will go towards the carriage, the horse and the flying things, and the rest of the group, because he won't leave them out there alone. No way.
Okay.
So he goes over to the horse that's being bit, and Finn and Nana.
All right. You make your way over to the team to prepare to fight Thick Biscuit's assailants.
Yeah, as he's running over there, or he's watching this bigger creature see what's jumping at him, but he will scream that something's over on this side too, and it stinks. If you haven't already smelt it, says something to that effect.
Yeah. You alert and you point that way. So anybody awake inside the bubble can hear that and see Tordrek point if they have dark vision. They can at least hear if they don't. Gorbjorn
I'm sure
sighs
Nana
in
will
his
be smelling that anytime now.
I probably
Right.
open my eyes and I'm like, oh, wait.
Oh, this is a thing.
Oh, wait! That's a real thing!
This wasn't a test.
Oops.
That was Gorbjorn. That was Tordrek's turn. Saga, you're up.
Wow.
Wow.
You sounded like
Again?
Wally! That was adorable!
What? Oh. I'm honored. What is happening? Okay. I'm just gonna stumble up and poke my head out the bubble, and can I see, is there any light sources at all at the moment?
Of light?
Yeah.
Nana's lantern.
There is currently Nana's lantern, which is not being the most efficient, but you can see it flailing, and you get like the occasional glimpse of bats in her general area.
There's probably a smoldering corpse too, right?
I'm assuming y'all didn't put that directly next to y'all's bubble
We
because
did
that's
not
Is it
put
another?
that. No.
but Saga,
That's
as you
gross.
stick your head out of the bubble, you are instantly hit with this smell. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Even if I'm
Did
like
you
on the
warn
other
them
side of
about
the bubble,
stink?
Yeah, you came out sort of.
I would have
dead
poked myself
center
out
of the
near
bubble.
the light source. But if the light source is near the smell, then I'm definitely in it.
Okay, so if you kind of came out more in this way. You're
Yeah,
still right on the edge of it. Yeah.
Aw,
that's
no,
fine.
right on the edge
she-
of the stink cloud.
Saga would have wanted to see, so she would have been going towards the light.
You're like light,
So-
and instantly.
Oh. Oh. Somebody light a candle.
Oh wow, I am rolling hot tonight. That's a 7.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Okay.
no. Oh, Saga,
You
no.
feel just your stomach twist into knots, and you gag, and your eyes just fill with tears.
Oh,
You
Milk
can
all over
taste
again.
the smell. It is
Smells like
truly
milk.
awful.
it smells like
This is
rancid milk. Rancid milk.
You are currently poisoned,
Oh,
Christ.
but you can still do what you need to do now. But you are poisoned.
okay. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Okay.
I don't
D&D
care
Beyond
for
is
that.
great. It just told me that. That's so nice of it.
Thanks,
I
Dean.
appreciate D&D
Yeah.
Beyond for being that communicative
Okay.
about our impending doom.
So I can kind of see bats, and then there's a smelly thing in that direction.
Yeah,
I
you just
can't see it.
you just know it's over there. You can just feel it.
Okay. Well, I wonder. I don't know if this would work. Do I feel like I should have a better look at it before I do something like that? If I wanted to say no, like, can I smell it well enough where I could, like, if I had a just a second.
Yeah.
Ready, so-
I just want to know about this echolocation smelling.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing. Echolocation smelling.
I want to know more.
Because I can do a wall of ice and I can make it a dome, like a perfect sphere. I want to like just dome whatever the smell is. Stop.
Maybe say that.
I see what you're talking about. I would
Yeah.
like perception with disadvantage.
Perception.
Persnifftion.
Yeah, I like
All right.
the sound of that.
Maybe.
Advantage.
Do I have any bonus action sparkle things? Let's see. Bonus action. What are my bonus actions?
Do I have any
can, like,
bonus action sparkles?
Yeah, like, because if I have a bonus action sparkle, no, shield of fit, nope.
Like,
Just it's Saga
put some
gag.
unicorn magic on it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, throw glitter and then throw a wall of ice. That's
yeah,
how I don't.
Poof. Woof.
yeah.
Darn it. Okay. Why? I've rolled like so bad. All right. Well, even though I have such a high perception, it's a 10. It's pretty low for me.
You have a vague idea of where it is.
A vague idea. Okay.
It may or may not work.
Okay, I'm not using a spell that big on a vague idea.
Thick Biscuit agrees.
Ain't no way. Yeah.
Thick
Biscuit must live.
Thick Biscuit is on his knees.
Just slowly dying.
Yeah. Thick Biscuit is dying from. I'll deal with that. Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry, Thick Biscuit. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Somebody's
Incoming
stopping.
call from
Stop
Thick
it.
Biscuit.
It's Lady Satyr! It's Lady Satyr with a prophecy!
There's so much going on. I can't handle
It's
this.
animal cruelty. Save the horse.
Yeah, it's PETA. PETA's telling me to
man,
save
I'm
Thick
telling you.
Biscuit. I need to do that. Okay. Saga's going. I don't know. She's so overwhelmed for some reason. She gets up and she can sense that her friends are not doing well, and she's like, Lady Satyr, I need you now. And she's gonna get up and run out of the bubble, and each of her steps is going to start kind of like on the bottom of her foot. Like it'll kind of glow a little bit as she's like stepping on these little jellyfish pads. And she's going to move through the group. Let me know if I have enough movement for this. I've got 30 feet speed.
Okay, so your goal is to get to the other side of the cart?
I want to get to like Thick Biscuit, and I want to get to Nana because she was screaming, and then anyone else that looks hurt. And
this is all happening very close to the bubble. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, when I move within 5 feet of them, they get 2d6 plus 4 hit points.
Okay, you do have to.
As I use my channel divinity.
Bless you! Oh, clerics for the win!
Yes.
What do they get? How much temp what?
No, real hit points.
Ooh!
Temp
2d6,
what?
2d6 plus 4. I'm gonna roll it.
2d6 plus 4, baby!
Yeah. So that is Thick Biscuit, Nana, Fen, I'm guessing, if he's in the area. And is anyone else around?
There is Ben, Nana, Tordrecht, and Thick Biscuit.
Okay, so everybody gets it.
Yeah.
And I can take it as an action, and I'm guessing I can use my like full movement.
Yeah.
And I don't provoke opportunity attacks. That's the jellyfish are, I don't know, making me face or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you just kind of do a wide U around, and you're like, okay.
All right. I got a 1 and a 6, so not too bad, but that's 11. 11 points for everybody.
That is very much appreciated.
It's
that gets
appreciated.
me over half.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm
Oh, bless you, Saga. Thank you.
no problem. Basically tapping each of them, and a little jellyfish like sticks onto like their shoulder or wherever I tap them, and just gives them a little pump of like healing magic. And that is my action, technically. So I think it uses my movement as well. So all I have left is a bonus action. Am I still within the range? Can I get out of there? Because I'm not provoking opportunity attacks. Can I be out of the fray? Can I do a little loop and loop back into the bubble?
So it took you 30 to get within range of everybody.
Okay.
So you have 5 left, and you'd have to go like around Thick Biscuit because big horse.
Mm-hmm.
So
that
sadly,
was,
Thick Biscuit
so I'm not
the issue. Yeah.
Well,
you can back up 5 if you want to.
Yeah, I'll back up as much as I can, just so I'm not like within right in there.
Yeah, you step next to Tordrecht.
Yeah.
Stepping sort of away from the bats.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of bats, right?
There are 3 currently.
3 currently.
And something.
Yeah. I could use... No, that'll be it.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I will. No, sorry. It's bonus action. Gonna cast Saga Super Squids. I forgot that is a bonus action. I think, is it an action? No, it's an action to cast and a bonus action to use. Okay, never mind.
All
Leave me
right.
alone.
Saga openly weeping and gagging.
Yeah, that's a mood though. And be careful, don't let those things bite you. They sting.
Okay.
Fen, you're up.
What is that smell?
Fenn's just gonna attempt to pry this thing off of his neck, honestly.
It's not like grappling you or anything.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna bonus action disengage from it and turn around and shoot it with a goddamn arrow.
Yeah.
So how far away are you moving?
I am gonna move 10 feet from this thing.
Nana on the other side of it.
10. You go 5, 10, and just instantly
Off the cart.
in your mouth. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, cool.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no.
It's a 6.
You're poisoned.
Oh God, Ben.
Cool.
Okay, you may continue now.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and send an arrow at the one that just bit me because what a bastard.
Yeah, go for it. You have
With
disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Okay, cool.
You're like, oh. Your eyes are full of tears as you try to aim.
With disadvantage, it's a 17.
17 hits.
Okay, and is that thing within 6 feet of Nana? Or 5 feet of Nana, rather?
This one is not. This one
Okay.
is not within range of anybody else.
All right, that's 8 points of damage to that one.
Okay, it's still up.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it again with disadvantage.
Go for it.
Yeah, that turns my crit into a 12.
Oh.
12 hits.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's
Well,
nice.
It's not a
I'm not
crit.
gonna be mad about it then.
If it hits, it hits.
8 points of damage.
It falls.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And I Yep. All right, that's the end of Fenn's turn. Just he's looking out for any more of these things dive bombing.
How's
All right.
that smell treating you, bud?
Eyes to the sky.
It's terrible. I hate it.
And then you hear the crunch of something moving behind you. This thing that smells so terrible and so bad is going to take an attack against you as it just goes and just slams its body against you.
Whom?
Fen.
Yes.
Oh no. He's off the cart?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
Damn. That's right.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Jesus.
If it didn't, I'd have to make this even harder. You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. As
Okay.
you feel this thing slam into you, I need another Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Come on, bud.
Disadvantage because poisoned. Am I correct?
No.
No, not on
Not
saving
Not on
throws.
save throws.
Facts and
10.
abilities.
That'd be
It's a 10.
super rad, though.
That
Make
is
your rules lawyer.
something else.
what
It's
do you got?
disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
10 to saving throw, Constitution saving throw.
This thing rams into you.
Can I see him?
Vaguely, there is currently not light in that area.
Well, I can use my reaction to spend 2 sorcery points to give a d4 to the creature to somebody's roll.
Sure.
You
can
when
see that
when a
they're-
creature I can see.
You can see a shape of a person and a shape of a thing. You can see vaguely things happening. I'll allow it. Why not?
Thank you. All right.
Sure. Use your
I
sorcery
mean, I'm
point.
sure she knows to aim for the one that doesn't look like a horrific monster.
Aims at the monster. I got you.
They're
one of
so
them has four
alike.
legs and has adds 4 to the roll.
Yeah, so it's a 14 total.
Fen, you are stunned.
Damn it. That still does it.
Cool,
Yeah, it wasn't enough.
No.
Well, that was the maximum I could roll, so.
Yeah, you did your best, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
What a
Shifts into
waste.
you, and Fen, you just feel that poison just seize up your spine, and it's just like, ugh, like you have to stop and think about your life for half a second. It's rough.
Oh no.
And that's the end of his turn. He's having a great time.
Fun!
Roshan, what's up? Nana, you're on deck.
Did Gorbjorn ever get a turn? Is he still in the?
Yeah, Gorbjorn just
bubble,
laid back
bubble.
down.
Oh,
That was his turn.
I didn't see this thing, so I was just like, it's just whatever.
Yeah.
You were just like,
Roshan's-
it's just small bat heads.
Roshan's going to shuffle over to Gorbjorn and lay a hand on his shoulder and say, "I think they need you out there," and cast haste on him.
Yes!
They need you injects with adrenaline.
Like really,
And-
like come on, man.
It's like
And
the
I will
they
also-
shoot water in
Adrenaline.
somebody. Yeah.
Also, a D8 inspiration.
Ooh, there you go. Gorbjorn's ready to run out there and kill shit.
Please help us, Gorbjorn.
And I'll just say, send anyone back in who needs help.
And then you just get comfortable in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Ptolemaeus is just holding on to Hercules and just watching, like just horrified.
Roshan's like, it's fine.
He's
this
allowed to
happens
help,
every
by the way.
Tuesday."
What do you want him to do?
He can do
He's a civilian.
anything he wants, and that's
He's a level
fine.
0. Leave him alone.
I know how to fly a hot air balloon. He flies away.
Yeah, exactly. You want him to fly away.
Nana, you're up. You have 2 visible in front of you, and you see just a shadow of something a bit bigger
And it's-
further away.
And it's bearing down on Fen.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
But there are
Good.
currently 2 of them attacking Thick Biscuit.
Damn it. Fuck. Okay.
But he's all healed up though, right?
Nobody's. Oh yeah, did you heal? Oh yeah, you healed Thick Biscuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Worked hard for that.
You're like
Yeah, 11
million.
points of heals.
Yes.
Okay, that's actually
thank you.
a very good thing. Okay, cool.
Okay.
He's Thick Biscuit feels better, but is actively being attacked.
That is true, and there are 2 of them ganging up on him. Fuck. Shit. How far away from me to the ones attacking this Thick Biscuit, and how far from me to the thing aggressing Fen?
You are literally within 5 feet of the Varguli and
Mm-hmm.
20 feet from the other thing.
All right. Nana is going to, Nana's going to pull out her, short sword,
All right.
give it a little twist, and slice this Varguli that's, right here in front of her. Bonus action first, she wants to shift her hunter's mark onto this one.
Okay.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
It's nice right there. It's real nice. I appreciate that.
Let's see one.
I do.
Probably the
I
best.
do. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I'm gonna assume that a 26 hits.
Good assumption.
Cool. So that is... 15 points of slashing damage.
It falls.
Oh, sweet. I want to, shit. I used my bonus action to put the hunter's mark on.
You
this
have
one
2
this time.
actions.
I do have 2 actions.
You have 2 attacks.
I do. I'm gonna take my short sword and slash it on this other guy, even though I won't get the hunter's mark additional bonus damage on it. Well... Does a 12 hit?
12 hits.
Hell yeah! That is 6 points of slashing damage.
It is still up.
Yeah.
A wide slice through the air. One of them falls out of the sky immediately, and the other one struggles to stay up, but is staying up.
Fen is under attack. There's something on the other side of the cart. As soon as I can, I'll get there, but can somebody else help him?
All right, that is your turn. Gorbjorn.
I can't see.
Oh boy!
I'm gonna get up. Can I hold my breath as I get out of this bubble to attack this creature?
Do you know that it's smelly?
I just saw everybody just like convulsively like puke on the floor.
Oh, Saga definitely made a thing of it. Like,
Yeah. Saga definitely was like very visual in the face about it.
I just saw half my party just like revoltively cry at something they can't see.
You're not
Yeah.
wrong. I feel like there needs to be something that happens because you're holding your breath. What's your modifier?
Well, like literally at the end of the turn. I'm just waiting until the end of the turn to make my poison save kind of thing.
Oh, okay, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
You can run out. Yeah. You
Okay.
hold your breath and you're like, here we go.
And then immediately I'm going to rage when I get in its face and
All right.
that it's cocked. So what the fuck do I do? Ooh. So I get a +2 to AC, and then within whenever a creature within 10 feet of me hits me, it takes 4 damage.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
And I kind of glow a little bit.
Hell yeah!
Reckless and Great Weapon Master. So that's 18 on the die to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. So that is 28 damage on the first attack.
Ooh, coming in hard.
Hell yeah!
Second attack, that's a 19 on the die.
That hits.
Nice.
So that's 27 damage on the second attack, and then hasted attack.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that will be, let's see, a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Or 21 damage.
All right. You start wailing on this thing. The like wet sound of like rotted flesh and just like the crack of bone as you just go in.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So with this, so then my AC is now 19 because of the haste and this rage.
Nightmare.
I am just a blur of just like coffee motion. Like
he fights. Okay.
He's the Energizer Orc. What can we say?
Anything else, Gorbjorn?
that is my turn. That was
All
a
right.
lot for a turn.
Yeah, that was you did it, man.
Super good, dude.
Here's the Vargulis thinking about its life. It's like, who am I?
Oh, I need to make that poison save. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, please. Constitution.
That's a 15 on the die plus my con save, so that is 21 total.
Oh, yeah. You're like, you inhale and you're like, these guys are such babies.
My BO smell worse.
And now you're immune to that ability. So just keep
Gotcha.
that in mind.
Apparently, you and Tordrick are buddies on that one.
You guys just like thumbs up from like,
Yeah, it's just like, oh, it's just
Smells
like going
like corn
to the,
chips, bro!
yeah, it's just going to the spa, dude.
the
That's some
Vargul
whiskey. Way worse.
and Nana, evens or odds?
Oh god. Evens.
The Varguli does not care you are attacking it. It has a restrained creature in front of it. It's going to attack Thick Biscuit.
Rude.
Come on.
That is my friend.
Does she get an opportunity attack on it then?
No, it doesn't move.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It's been there the whole time.
I mean, these things are constantly moving. They're fluttering.
19
I
on
mean,
the dice.
But
They're
not out of
occupying
melee.
like a 5-foot
Yeah.
square.
It is just fluttering in this 5-foot square. Time to do a lot of damage to poor Thick Biscuit.
No! Not. I haven't
All
had
that
a
work
chance
I
to
did.
make friends with him yet.
Thick Biscuit is still up, boys.
Hell yeah, Big Biscuit!
If
Hang
Thick
in
Biscuit
there,
had not
buddy.
Killed Thick Biscuit would have been dead. But you watch Thick Biscuit's like, aha, straightens back up, and then it's like, oh no, and, and you watch its legs begin to like buckle and shake again. He's bad.
No!
Can he kick?
He's attached to the cart. He's chilling
Oh.
with y'all at the
Fuck
cart.
is what he is.
Yeah, he's unable to defend
What a
himself.
trooper.
He's just like,
Maybe-
guys,
Maybe we should tie him up to like a tree in the
you just let
future
him
instead
free.
of
You're
having
just like,
him-
run. Thick
No,
Biscuit,
Save
run.
yourself.
Biscuit won't come back.
Yeah, he's gone.
She don't need no party.
Let me see.
She can have it fantastic adventures all on her own.
Yeah.
The Adventures of Thick Biscuit.
Amazing.
Uh,
The adventures
Saga,
of
what's your
Cece and
passive
Thick Biscuit.
perception?
My passive perception is 17.
Lucky for you, you're not going to be surprised by this.
Oh, good. When I get hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
You hear a chittering sound behind you.
I don't like that.
And
Chittering's never good.
Jillian, we request no more chittering. It's bad.
It reminds me of the sand mercs.
Okay.
You picked the right one. My AC is incredibly low. Run now.
The sand people.
Oh, that's nice. I got a 19 on the dice.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
You feel something hit you in the back. It sort of feels like somebody like had like a softball and like threw it, and you just feel it hit you in the like the lower back, and you're like, ow.
It's like,
Ew.
But you feel it like hit you and then spread out, and you can't pull your arms forward as they're stuck to your sides, and you can just get slight glances of something holding your body.
Ah,
And then you are no longer on your feet as you are pulled backwards into the darkness away from the cart.
no! Do any of us see that?
Everybody with the dark vision definitely does. So like,
ah, fuck.
Fuck.
shit.
Shut
So
And
Nana's kind of
Claire.
distracted a little bit. Could probably hear Saga scream as she is pulled backwards.
Saga!
She was right next to Torture.
But she gets pulled away.
Ben saw that too.
Ben saw it, but he can't do
I
anything about
must
it. He can't
go
move.
be with my people.
Guys,
Bye.
I'll see you later.
People need me.
You
back.
are pulled back into what just feels like a terrible bony body, just tiny hairs prick at your arms, and you just watch as like spindly little hands reach around and try to stab into you. Now that you're here, you are currently restrained.
Uh-huh.
That's not incredibly.
I'll
good.
add
don't
that
care for
condition to
this.
me too. I'm poisoned
Uh,
and restrained.
Ooh,
Ooh, let's
14 to hit.
Excuse me?
14 to hit.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Ooh,
No.
fun. This is about to suck.
I'm not wearing any armor.
Oh my god! My
Um,
fragile cinnamon roll!
You're gonna take 5 points of piercing damage,
I
and
still had temp HP from Gorbjorn.
13 points of poison damage.
I don't have any more temp HP from
Well,
Gorbjorn.
good thing I gave that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did help a lot.
And you just hear just like the snapping of tiny little pincer teeth behind you and the clacking of bone. As you are just pulled off into the darkness, and that is where you stay.
I don't care for that!
Anywho,
Saga!
hello. Tortek, you're up. You watch Saga get pulled off into the distance.
I
This
do.
gross dude's right next to you, and there's just like a struggling Varguli trying to fly around.
Well, Tordrick's strategies were aimed at one thing, and then suddenly Saga was right next to Tordrick, which is what you said, so there's no way he didn't grab that. And poor Thick Biscuit, because it's one or the other.
You're like, it's okay. Thick Biscuit. I
Did
have
she
to go."
just like disappear? He's going to
You
look
can
to his
see her.
left and He's gonna look to his left and see where he's at, what's going on, where she went.
Yeah, you look to your right, and you can see that she was pulled away. She's about 15 feet from you, and the thing that pulled her is about 20 feet.
Okay, and that other stanky thing. That's a different stanky thing, right? This is another thing.
Yeah, this is a different thing now.
I
else is
got
join
the stanky thing.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
the stanky
yeah, but
thing
Finn's like kind
and
of stuck
the
right now, so he's
sticky thing.
He's like, I got the stinky thing, and you're like, got you.
all right. Well, the other person with no armor, which is Tordrick, will go ahead and run over there with his whoop ass warhammer and of the Nine Sisters and see what he can do. So he's going to run and scream because he's scared shitless, to be honest with you.
That's why we all scream.
So he goes and whacks at it in his see-through negligee. Oh, he rolls a natural 20. Watch
Hey! Nobody steals my friend. You go over there.
It is see-through negligee.
No
It's
solicitation.
something we haven't seen before. And
I know with him,
you're
that's
all
true.
accustomed to it and actually.
There's a light cast from the lantern, and it's like slightly see-through a little bit more now, and it's like, oh, good. And everyone's like, he's doing it. He's doing
13 damage altogether.
13 damage. Okay.
Sorry, it wasn't much, but it looked good, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, you go over and you hear the crack of bone as you begin to hit into this thing.
Oh yeah,
and you
very
hear this
satisfying.
as it like hisses at the air and like holds, but it holds
No.
on to Saga tight. You
No,
can
is
hear
this-
that she's like
Okay,
wrapped
so
in
she
some
can be
sort
seen,
of,
right? She's not like enveloped in this thing?
She is attached, like there's it looks like web-like material attached to her.
Okay, cool. Okay. All right, and then he's gonna, as a bonus action, he's gonna cast spiritual hammer.
Hey.
And so or spiritual weapon, and so another weapon like the one he's already got appears, and it's got that sucker's name on it.
Yeah, get it, bud.
All right,
No.
it's swing.
Bring the pain train, clerics.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, wrong spot. Sorry about that. Oh boy, here we go. Not so good. 15.
15 just hits.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh, max damage for it, 12.
Hell
Ooh,
yeah,
all right.
buddy. Get it.
Nice.
There are waves going out throughout all the areas. This looks like the ocean, like these calming waves, letting everybody know everything's going to be all right.
We're all chill, and you guys feel a little better.
Ben is chill because he has no choice but to be because he cannot move.
Right?
Get there in a second, bud.
That's where Tordrick was headed, but Saga with that
Oh,
way.
good. Save
Your
Saga.
plans.
By all means, save Saga.
Oh yeah, honestly.
That's what's happening there.
Fen, it is your turn. Or my bad. Saga, what's up?
Can I go? Okay.
I guess.
Thanks.
No,
I'll think about it, but sure, this time.
Alrighty.
just this
Um,
once.
Okay. Well, let's see. Can I? Yes. All right. I would like to cast. Wait, is this somatic? Can I use somatic components right now? My hands are tied, but can I still use them to do spells?
You're currently restrained. What is restrained?
You just can't move. You still
That's-
can't.
My speed is
grapple.
0, disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah, no, restrained creature speed 0, no benefits from speed. Attack rolls have advantage. Creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. But it never
Okay.
says anything about somatic components.
Yeah, you
So
can.
your hands are just
Probably
tied.
the-
Like,
You just kind of.
Yeah,
you're
I'm just like
struggling, but you can pull them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do this.
Okay,
too,
cool.
yes.
Yes. Very good. All right.
Also, your
So-
poison fades.
Oh, good.
Your poison fades from your body.
Cool.
As you choke, you're like, okay, new focus.
I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna cast phantasm. I'm gonna do some do some wiggles, and I'm gonna start doing like shadow puppets, and yeah, and I'm going to make an image of what should it be?
Jellyfish.
Yeah, sure. Gorbjorn. It's Gorbjorn, but like is bigger than a Gorbjorn usually is, and he's like got 3 different arms as other than his other 2, and like they're all carrying great axes, and he's just like fucking swinging, and he's just like making the biggest thing, trying to like get this thing's attention off of like I'm not very like I'm so small. I'm not very nutritious, but this one, so
Look how
nutritious. Yeah.
How nutritious.
Yeah.
We
The
have
best
found our
compliment. Look how
Pumbaa.
nutritious he is.
All right, what do I have to roll?
Easily, 3 meals worth.
Yeah. Don't spend your time on me. That is an intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay.
Are you smart?
Yank
Are
it.
you smart?
That thing's already all.
I really fucking hate doing this to y'all. It's a 19 on the dice.
Why do you like this?
It's a 19 on the dice. I'm so sorry.
Why is this thing so smart?
It has
Second
a
time.
+0.
God damn.
That's more than I expected.
That was a 10-foot tall Gorbjorn.
It looks at it and it's like, well, I gotta eat this to eat that. And
Oh man.
1 minute.
This is the appetizer. This.
Yeah, you gotta eat
No.
the salad first.
Saga just exasperated. Is there anything else?
Yeah, it just gets a little bit more limp in the web, and then it's just like, oh man.
Keep sigh.
I'm
Oh.
so unappetizing.
Oh, I'm gonna roll for. I'm just such a snack. It sucks.
How much a snack
It's like,
is,
no,
Saga?
I know what I want.
I don't surge. Sadly.
Damn it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Only when it
Otherwise,
hurts you.
yeah. I don't think I have any bonus actions. I can't try to escape as a bonus action or anything, right?
No.
So, I can do that, I guess.
Okay.
Well, I
Um,
can do. No, it's first level. I'd have to cast it at a higher level. I can convert. Okay, I'll use my bonus action to convert my last sorcery point into a spell slot.
Okay.
I think I can do 1-to-1 on that, so I think it's one sorcery points, 1 first level spell. I believe.
So, yeah.
Okay, so I do that. I got 1 first level spell left. That was my bonus action. What a
Okay.
useless turn.
You're like, eat me, I guess.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right.
then,
Well,
coward.
I'm gonna taste bad, stupid.
You just fold your arms and just get pulled backward.
You didn't give me enough arms.
I'm
Yeah,
You should have done more arms.
More arms.
Back at the top of the turn,
Should have known.
Fen, your poison condition fades, and that is where we are going to take our 10-minute break.
God.
Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to take a moment to just compose ourselves. You guys should go get a drink, get a snack, prepare yourself for the TPK, whatever you want to do. The emotional preparation. We'll be back in 10, and we'll see you guys in a hot minute. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 67 of On the Backs of Gods. Boy, oh boy, we're in the middle of a very fun combat, and I think it's time to jump back into it. And once again, if you hear anything weird with the sound, or you're like, just give us a heads up, and we'd really appreciate that. But hopefully you just get to hear unadulterated monsters beating up the heroes.
Oh,
Anywho.
Seems to be that.
Sorry, I wish my actual stream wasn't so behind. It's devastating. But that's okay. Let's jump back into it. Fen, we are at the top. It is your turn. And I need a Constitution saving throw, as this smell just continues to hit at you.
No.
Say 15.
Should turn to the page where he was. You're poisoned.
God.
But it is your turn, and this thing is right in front of you. Saga flew off into the distance, but Tordrek ran over and is starting to hit the creature that has her. A Varguli is struggling to stay alive, and the smelly boy is directly in front of you.
Okay. I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Which will allow me to escape this thing without provoking an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Gonna run, let's say, 35 feet between this thing and the thing that's attacking Saga, like at a triangular, like 35 feet from each of them, if I can get that.
You can make obtuse if you need to.
Yeah,
What's
you
that?
just kind of you the triangle. You're like, okay, yeah, you can.
That's what I'm aiming for. Zephyr Strike's going to give me advantage on one of these attacks, which will negate the disadvantage from my poison condition.
So straight shot.
I'm going to shoot at the thing that stinks so badly.
Okay. Borkus.
The Borkus.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Yes.
Is anything within 5 feet of that?
Gorbjorn is.
Okay. So I'm going to roll damage here. That is... Hold on, there's going to be some adding, and this is slow. 7.
Hey, I have actual dice, and my adding is incredibly slow, so don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Throw it all
That's
into a
just
digital
me.
calculator. That's all I do.
I really need to get just like a handheld calculator, but I don't, because I like to
There's literally
suffer.
a calculator program on your computer.
But guys, you know I'm using a tiny Mac screen. I don't have the room.
Oh, I'm sorry. Math? What?
What do we got?
All right, it's only 12 points of damage.
Well, that is enough.
Yes!
Arrow hits it just kind of like through like the eyes, like sideways, and just
Yes.
just an exhale of just rank air,
Oh, God.
and it falls.
Okay, cool. I
Hopefully
use
not
my
on top of
second attack to shoot at the one that's restraining Saga. I'm going to use... I know I have disadvantage on the shot. I'm going to use Sharpshooter just to negate its cover from her so I don't hit her.
Cool.
Which means I'll probably miss.
Well,
but
you get the no cover thing always. It's just you get the ability to add the sharpshooter to it. So it's just like cover is non-detrimental to you always, but you have the ability to add sharpshooter attack onto it.
Oh, okay. I thank you, rules lawyer, for that clarification. Then I'm gonna take my shot with disadvantage, but hopefully not hit Saga, because apparently I have an ability I didn't know I had.
You're like, well, I feel like I can hit this pretty well, maybe. Go for it.
All right. Lower of the two is 14.
14 does not hit.
God damn it.
Okay, I feel real bad about not hitting.
It hits into the tree right next to it. No cigar.
All right, gonna stay where you know what? I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get up to Nana.
What's your movement? What's the rest of it?
It's doubled I added 30. I ran 35 feet, but I get 30 extra feet because of the Zephyr Strike on this turn.
Okay, you can get to like Thick Biscuit, so you're pretty close to Nana, but not right next to her.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll sit next to Thick Biscuit. Is fine. All
You're
right.
like, hey, dude, and there's just like a bat head screaming on top of it.
Cool. I like that. That's yeah.
And there you go. That's your
And
turn.
that's my aesthetic.
Fen, as you run over into this area, coughing and sputtering, trying to blink the tears out of your eyes, you look to Nana and then you look past her and you can see the shambling motion of another one as it starts to make
Another what?
another smelly boy
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
as it makes its way forward.
Yeah.
And that's that. It isn't able to get to anybody this round, but here he is. Roshan, what's up? Nana, you're on deck.
And I use like my full turn to pick something up off the ground, cast light on it, and then throw it through the
That would be
Through the
wonderful.
bubble?
Yeah. Trying to think if I was going to be a dickweed about that, but there's no reason.
Technically, you could have your arm outside the bubble and then throw it.
Yeah,
If
you like
need
kinda just, like,
me to be an
lightly,
asshole.
and you're like, okay. But I'll say that it can go through if the spell's already cast on it. I won't regret that.
I mean,
I'm sure-
Gorbjorn already did.
Yeah. So you're like, here you go. You throw, make myself a little mark.
A bloop of
And yeah,
light.
that's going out near Saga.
Roll me athletics. Just to
The
see
only
how
plus
close
0
you-
skill I have.
Yeah, you're like,
And wouldn't you know, I rolled a nat 1.
lands right in front of
Oh,
you.
you just mic drop.
It actually lands behind you in the bubble.
I was expecting it to hit somebody in the face.
It like you go to throw it and you drop it behind you, but Ptolemy sees the whole thing.
Yeah, Tall, can you throw that out there?
He kind of nods and like gets to his feet.
Throw an arm ain't
Let
so
me put
good.
him in the initiative.
Watch him do like a discus throw, like perfectly right.
Oh
in
yeah,
front
he
of
does
their
like a
feet.
big spin.
So he is
Yeah,
part
that
of-
like preemptive spin.
Throws it, hits Saga in the head, knocked out. Gets
so he's
taken.
part of team 14 initiative. So he's going to go now. After Roshan's
Oh.
So he's just going to go ahead and go and try to get this light into play. Okay, he does much better.
Hey.
And throws it, and it lands kind of right in the middle of everything. So this area is now engulfed in light. Saga, you can see the nightmare behind you now.
I don't know if this is
Perfect.
better or worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can see everything now. Cool. That's his turn, and he steps back away from the edge of the bubble. Nana, you're up. Gorbjorn, you're on deck.
All right, so do I have line of sight on the shambling awfulness that's coming towards us, or am I turned away from that and
You are-
towards the Vargul?
The Varguli is currently. I'm gonna roll a stealthy
Thick
for this.
biscuit.
Pardon?
You can hear something approaching from behind, but once again, there is this Vargul right in front of you, freaking out, trying to bite and murder Thick Biscuit.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of taking up a lot of my attention.
Oh, actually, thanks for reminding me. Constitution saving throw, Nana.
God fucking damn it.
As you inhale, as you like, and then gag.
Well, that's not the worst I've ever done. Con save. 14?
You are poisoned.
Cool.
All right, you may go now. As you choke and gag. Okay.
Oh, Goldberg, that's foul. Oh. Nana's going to cough and make a slash with her short sword at the Varguli that's over here. I guess that's at disadvantage now.
It is.
Oh, good. Great. I didn't roll anything good on either of those anyway. I'm guessing a 10 won't hit.
A 10 does not hit.
Cool. I'm gonna try again. God damn it. The better one was a nat 20. The other one is a 5 on the dice, which is a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Alright, I'll take it. God. Okay. That is 8 slashing damage on this bad boy.
You bat this thing out of the air, partially blinded, and its body like falls onto Thick Biscuit, and Thick Biscuit looks like it just has like little wings. It's very cute. Besides the horrible head attached to it, but you can ignore that.
Awful.
And then that's when you can turn your head and you see another one of these things moving towards the group.
Oh no.
Just dripping its fur slick with like oil. It just looks disgusting. Anything else?
We've got another shambler coming up! Somebody, I don't know, somebody get ready with some fire. Oh, I need something for my nose. That's it.
Okay.
No, wait, actually, bonus action. I will use... Yeah, bonus action, I want to use Slayer's Prey. Is that thing within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
Good. Nana sizes this thing up, kind of like tries to analyze as much as she can visually about it, about the way it moves and the way that it's been approaching and what she's seen of how it attacks, and her eyes kind of flare with this green gold light. And the first time she's going to get a hit on this thing, each turn she's going to get an extra d6 of damage.
Okay. Gorbjorn, you are up.
Another smelly boy. How far away?
He is 40 to get to him.
Alright, I definitely have that in some. I'm gonna go
You-
up there.
Just
Uh,
like machine guns as he runs.
That's 16 on the die, so like plus my 4 or whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're good.
So yeah, 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oof. That's low damage with the 22 damage.
22. Gotcha.
Second attack. Ooh, I do not think this will hit with a 14.
14 hits.
Ooh. Yeah, so 27 damage.
All right.
And then... Okay, I'm pretty sure a 12 will miss, though.
A 12 misses.
Yeah, okay. And no bonus action. So that is my turn.
All right. Spooky boy. It is going to attempt, because it has Saga stuck in its web, it's going to attempt to just keep stabbing her.
No. Not allowed. No.
I didn't roll very well, but
I told it.
Doesn't
I
take
told it
that
no.
much.
I don't think a 10 hits you.
Actually, no.
There you go.
Wow.
You sort of like turn in on yourself a bit, and like you're like it's trying to stab you like this, but you like have your arm against the crook of its bony arms, so it can't stab you. Even though you are restrained and struggling.
You're like
But
playing its
I'm
own
just
joint
wiggling.
against itself.
that's he turn. Tordrek, you're up.
Oh boy.
Torture will pray for purity in the area, cast aura of purity. So, in a 30-foot radius around him, there is resistance for everybody to poison damage, and then everybody gets advantage when rolling for poison. Anything I can name off.
All right.
And then they cannot become diseased either at all.
Oh, very cool.
during it. So, blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, and stunned are all they are things that they'll get advantage on. Everybody.
Okay. Very useful.
And then he's going to use bonus action to hit that sucker that is messing with the Saga.
All right.
Nobody messes with our cinnamon roll.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
Hell yeah, get him, Tordrek.
Another 10 damage.
Tordrek him.
Okay. He is still up, but you watch as like a hunk of like slightly fleshy bone just falls off.
Oh,
This thing's looking pretty rough.
gross.
Okay. Is that it, Tordrek?
Yep.
Saga, you're up.
Alrighty. So this is a smallish area, right? Everyone's kind of in this, like, we're not that far away from each other.
The farthest person from you is Gorbjorn, who is 35 feet away from you.
Don't worry about
No.
me. I'm
No,
pristine.
no. Oh no, I'm not healing anybody. Okay.
I refuse.
I have nothing. But I do have this. Can I, looking around now that I can see, I can see that all these bad boys around here, if I had 100 feet of wall, could I start to like wall, like it has to be connected, can I start to like wall away the bad people? Like just put the wall directly on them? Because I want the wall to cut through them. Basically, I want to drop like guillotines of ice down on like
shit.
the thing that's like holding me on its arms, and then on the bats in the air, and on the like smelly boys, the one that's coming up. I want to just a 100-foot line of ice guillotines come down.
Okay. Just so you know, there's two guys visible, but you can guillotine the shit out of them if you'd like to.
Just two?
Yeah, there's currently just two.
Well, if I can get the two, and then if I can like wall off part of like the forest from us, because it seems like they were coming from the forest. So wall the area where they've been like wandering in.
Right?
So I can stop futures, but also cut this boy's arms off so he stops grabbing me.
Yeah. No
Get off
means
me.
no.
Get off me.
60, 65, 70, 75, 80,
Rude
85,
grabby boy.
90, 95, 100. A huge wall of ice bursts up from the ground. What do I need to
Guillotine.
roll?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Let's do holding saga. That's not very good. 8.
Fail.
The
Hell
other-
yeah! Guillotined, baby.
Yes. I'm just like, that's enough.
And a 9.
Fail. Yes. I'm so happy.
Hugs.
Just a second. Let me get my dice.
Yeah, get him. Get him, Saga.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Just don't go Snowgrave on us.
I'm chasing waterfalls.
Who's Jason Waterfalls?
I always used to think it was Jason Waterfalls as a child. I'm like, who is he, and why is he worth it? Was my whole struggle.
Okay.
He
I
doesn't
have-
seem worth it.
Is he worth all of the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to? You seem to think so.
He's not. Oh, that sounds like a lot of dice is happening.
There. I needed to get another one. I didn't have enough. All right. Yes, now it's enough. All right.
This is so
yeah,
great.
I'm. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh,
was the only one.
Saga!
I got one more. I can't drop this.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
It's Saga's mad. This is the biggest thing, and she's done. I'm tired.
Yeah! It's been a
Also,
long
I have,
day.
like 12 HP.
Okay, so that is. So they both take 35 points of cold damage.
Jesus.
Could you describe to me how this wall destroys both of these things?
Thank you. Yes.
I'd love to.
Saga's in there all wiggling, and then she like wiggles her staff around, so it's like in her hands, and she's like kind of spinning it, and then she's like, "That's enough. I'm tired. We just want to sleep." And she flicks it down, and then it's just like I said, just guillotine, and it like snakes down. It starts like from far away, and it's just ching 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 until it gets to like where Saga is, and it just right down on this thing's like webby hands, and she just falls down, and then does a little roll, and then just lays there still wrapped up in whatever web, and is just gonna close her eyes. It's time to sleep.
It's nap time.
Sleeping. Sleeping. And as you lay down, and you're like, sleeping. Good.
Oh,
You hear a roar in the distance.
no!
Not again.
No rest for the wanted.
All right.
Yes.
Anything else, Saga?
That's us.
Well, I'm a little offended, but
I would be too.
but the wall stays. The wall is still there. It's an object, and it has an AC of 12 and 30 hit points per 10-foot section.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And then, am I like after I do the roll and have my moment?
Uh-huh.
Does the web fall away?
Yeah, the web will fall away.
Okay. Then she's just gonna continue the roll into the bubble.
Okay, so
Just keep on dodge rolling all the way back to the tiny
Yeah.
hut.
and with the 30 exactly, you fall into the bubble. Finished rolling.
Hello.
Okay,
Very good. That's my turn.
perfect. We are back at the top. Fen, you watch this wall go up, but you hear just a distant roar.
Can I tell what direction it's coming from?
Roll. I want survival on this one.
Cool. I like that.
Will not.
Good choice,
Like if
DM.
the
I love
dice
it.
cooperate, it's
I have
15.
Gillian, you've done it.
15.
You think so, like, there you go. You have a vague range of direction.
Okay. No movement from anything inside the protective wall that Saga was kind enough to put up for us. I'm
You can roll a perception check to make sure if you'd like.
Oh, all right. I mean, I got a 15 passive perception, but I'll roll it anyways.
Yeah, it's up to you. You don't have to.
Oh,
I'm
no,
just
that's
saying.
fine. Oh, yeah, I got it. This is 23.
Okay. Currently, you don't see anything. You just
Cool.
see a lot of bodies.
Cool. Nana,
Maybe we
Come
should
here,
get the
we-
bubble.
we need
Maybe
to
you
start.
should get the.
We need to start burning things. Things need to be burnt.
It's very
How are you
true.
feeling, Nana?
Oh, Been better, been worse.
Come here, help me with this. And
You alright?
when she comes over, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on her.
We're still in initiative.
Oh, are we? Okay. Well, then I guess I'll.
Well,
We
you'll have
heard
to
a
come to
roar of
me.
something coming at us.
What? It's on the
Yeah.
other side of the wall, though, right?
Yeah.
The wall is breachable. It's
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run over to Nana and cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
And
poison fades from you.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, you baby.
Not you, Nana.
Oh.
It didn't. I gotta roll it myself. All right. Nana gets back 6 hit points, so I hope that helps.
Does. Thank you.
All right. We should probably make our way back to the bubble soon, and
As soon as we get these bodies burnt, I suppose, but I don't know what we've got to expect out there. We might be better off regrouping, figuring out what we need to do.
you should just come in here. You should just come.
All
They
right.
sadly can't hear you, Saga.
All right,
I'm dying.
let's bring Thick Biscuit closer to the bubble.
You
Not a
put
bad
the
idea.
thick biscuit in there. I'll stay out.
I
That's
don't need a
probably
bubble.
better, actually.
He's
Yeah.
a large creature. He can't go in.
Oh.
Damn it!
Well, we'll get him right adjacent to it,
It's
and
too
then we'll
He's been adjacent.
and then Fen will surrender the rest
That
of
is
his
one thick biscuit.
Yeah.
What were you doing, Fen?
turn. Leading the cart over so Thick Biscuit's adjacent to the bubble, and then that's the end of my turn.
Are you positioning the cart between
Yeah, it can be some cover
roar
for us or something like that. Like,
and-
yeah, and Fen's gonna keep an eye out against the wall, well, whatever direction the roar came from, and I've got pretty decent dark vision, so
Yep. There is a huge wall of ice in your way, but
yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just looking that direction in case something breaks through.
yeah. Those guys are dead. Roshan, what's up?
Saga, how do you look?
Saya. I don't think it ain't that bad. Ain't that bad.
Okay.
It's all good.
Then Roshan will just toss her a healing word, and the word is 7. 7 hit
Oh,
points.
7.
Good word. Good
Love
word.
that word.
Today's
Um,
episode of On the Backs of Gods is brought to you by the number 7.
7.
Anything
and
that-
then-
F and U.
You will also get Bardic Inspiration, just in case.
Thank you.
Okay.
And
What
Oh.
dice is that again?
A D8.
yeah, and that's it.
Okay. Nana, you're up. Your poison fades.
Oh, thank God. Okay. All right. Nana's going to call out over to Tordrick. Regroup! Come on! We can't all be caught separated from each other when that thing hits. Nana's going to start pulling together these corpses into a pile that's not next to the glass, the ice wall, but close to it, so that they can be burnt within sight of this thing, and then we can take torches from that and fight
You
the thing with
put
fire.
2 Varguli under your arms and can get them to the body that is next to Gorbjorn.
Fair enough. I can start the pile.
You 2 heads on top of this smelly boy.
Well, and aren't I still fighting a smelly boy?
No, you watched him get just bisected by the wall.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
You're like, oh,
By the
sweet.
wall.
I
Yeah.
did it.
Splorch.
Um,
And now there's a roar.
Just so you know, the wall is vulnerable to fire, so please,
Yeah, it
far
won't
enough
be
away.
right up next to it.
Yeah.
It will not be next to
Yeah.
it.
okay.
Yeah, there's another
within
there's
sight.
another smelly boy dead inside the wall too.
He's not fiery though. He's just smelly.
He's just smelling. Okay, Gorbjorn.
I am going to I don't want to lose my rage, so I'm going to blindly throw a javelin in this direction. I'm assuming with this.
Yeah, just throw your javelin with disadvantage over the wall.
Yeet!
It's just like, yeah.
Slap your ass or something. If that's
This bitch empty! Yeet!
So that is a 14 total.
You watch your javelin fly over the wall.
Okay, and part of my second attack, I want to grapple this dead body, part of this ice, and move it over. Can I?
Sure, you do like a tackle, like a tactical like roll, and grab it and just like fling it over to here.
Yeah!
And I'm working on the bodies.
You have
Corbjorn is so
pile-
extra.
Yes.
He has
Let me keep my
to keep his rage!
Let me do everything angry.
It's just raw, grab, raw.
Like undying cooking.
Tordrek, you're up. Currently, the dead spider-like creature is like right next to you.
Yeah. Perfect will make sure Saga's is okay. He's gonna heal her.
Oh, that's okay.
Saga went to the bubble. Saga ran away.
Oh, she did. That's right. Oh, I just see her
Yes.
get up and walk away like. Oh, Saga. All right. So he's like, move. I'm seeing things. He's gonna go run over to the bubble real quick and go, throw me down my armor. I need some help. Because he doesn't expect everybody's gonna be going up there, especially with a horsey. So yeah.
Your movement's 25, right?
Yeah, it's a good old 25.
Okay, you get to the edge of the bubble and you're like, throw me my armor.
Right.
Yeah.
Ptolemaeus. Oh no, he's part of the 14s. We're at the 3s now. I was gonna say if we were still in his range, we could have thrown him in, but that's okay.
If Tordrek, because Tordrek could dash, like, would he be able to get in there? He's got
if he
action.
dashes, he'll get in.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
hey.
if you want to just be in the bubble, so you can have your armor.
Yeah. I didn't picture it as being that easy to dash. But if he can make it by dashing, then absolutely.
Yeah, you run into the bubble.
Without the armor, he's got to be a little quicker.
A little bit.
You're a little speedy. Oof.
He kind of trips over his own big feet. But he gets to his armor and is really trying to get that
Is
armor
going
on
to
as quick as
start the
possible.
slow process of trying to get this
Yeah.
on, hoping that you can do it before the creatures come. But
Right.
all right, Saga. That was a quick round. What's up, Saga?
Yeah, wow. I was like, what, me? Okay.
I was like, I was also confused.
Yeah, I suppose if we have some time, you can't cast spells. You can cast spells in the thing, but you can't cast
You can't pass
out.
through.
So, but if I like put my body through and then cast like, so if I cast Saga Super Squids and it's flipping around my head, and then later on I can pop out and send them out. Would that work?
That's an iffy one.
That I would say no, because then the squids are stuck inside the bubble if you move
They would
out
have
of
to
it.
shoot in the bubble.
So
Yeah.
you'd have to cast it outside, and then you could kind of move in, and then it would just be hovering above the bubble.
There's just a weird circle of like squids
Oh,
there.
like squids around the bubble.
Yeah,
that'd be
that,
cool.
that's
It would
that's
be
the
it would
best
be
I
an
could give you.
interesting one. It would be
Yeah.
it
Okay.
would not be as straightforward as another spell.
Well, I'm gonna want to cast that. I feel like I should have it. It's the only one that I can.
Okay, then you would have to be outside of the bubble.
Do I have to be outside the whole time I have the spell?
Go ahead and roll me Arcana. I'm gonna make a choice based on this Arcana roll, and I'll
Okay.
tell you
'Cause
what
if
I feel about it.
Okay. Then I'll make my decision based on how you feel about it, and we'll all be
Yeah,
happy.
and we'll see how we both feel about
Oh, I feel like shit. That's a 1. I can't.
it. You think that going back and forth between the bubble would start destroying squids?
Yeah, that seems silly. Alrighty. Instead, I'm going to be like, well, hopefully my friends will be able to handle it better. I'm going to within 30 feet, so Gorbjorn, Fen, and Nana You each get add a d4 to any attack roll or ability check you make for the next 10 minutes.
Woo!
Learning bond. So hold on to that d4. You're going to have it for any attack roll, ability check, saving throw.
Thank you,
Nice.
Saga.
Thank you. Much
Yep.
obliged.
All right.
That is my action, and that is it.
Okay. Let me roll a thing. Me roll some stuff. Why not?
Got to
me?
be within 30 feet of each other, by the way, though, for that to work.
Within 30 feet of each other?
Currently
So-
are.
Ooh, okay.
Stick together, guys!
We let it come to us, not the other way around.
Makes sense to me. Over here, Gorbjorn. We'll fight it as a team, okay? A pack.
Okay. Neat. Fen, you are sort of at the edge of the bubble looking out. Would you... What's your passive perception?
15.
Okay. The fuck did I roll? Okay. Who am I? What am I doing here? You watch as the spiritual weapon sort of patrols in a 5-foot section near the wall. And then you see a shadow move up from the opposite side. And you hear, "I'm tired," in Saga's voice. Certainly not Saga's body shape in the shadow.
Oh no. I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Wasn't Saga in the bubble?
It's Saga in the bubble. It's
Okay.
got to be Saga in the bubble.
I'm
She helped us.
tired.
Oh, I don't like that.
Nana, come here.
Saga's outside the bubble with us.
This
Well,
might be the last time.
Saga stuck her head out to cast that. She did have to stick her head. She stuck her head out to cast that spell and tell them to stay close to each other, but then she put her head back in.
Yeah, so she's in the bubble. So you know Saga's in the bubble.
Yeah.
Or she teleported and turned
Yeah.
real weird.
Which is possible with how I am, but
I'm tired.
Nana, I'm sorry I didn't do this earlier. And I'm going to grab Nana and embrace her in a big hug and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Oh.
You run 15 feet over to Nana and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh. Thank you, Fen.
She gets 13 points of healing.
Hell yeah.
And I'll just be ready for whatever comes out.
Okay, you run over to her. And then you see the shadow right behind where Gorbjorn is. I should have done this earlier. And you watch it just lean against the ice, this strange form, using your voice.
No.
All right.
bruh.
I don't like that.
Your own voice.
Me. Hey, Rashawn, what's up?
Tordrick's in the bubble with me.
Yeah.
Tordrick, do your best out there, and I'll give Tordrick one bardic inspiration,
Hell yeah.
and that's all I can really do.
You pat him on the back as he struggles to get like a piece of armor on.
You can help don his armor.
Oh yeah, I'll
Yeah,
help.
that actually, yeah.
Offer
Doesn't
to
that
help
reduce it
action.
to like 5 minutes?
It
Yeah,
reduces
you
it.
can do it.
but
It's gonna take a long time.
It is a
Oh.
long fucking time.
Yeah. Tordrick, you would
no.
know that if something shows up in the next minute, it
Yeah,
would-
he's fumbling. He won't
doing
get
his
it on,
best.
but he wanted to give it a good shot at least.
yeah, it's worth trying.
Even
So
if he
the,
comes out with like a chest plate and half a curious.
so the interesting controversy is that each person helping reduces it in half. so it's like each person is an action.
Oh.
And so it's like it takes a certain amount of actions to put on an armor.
If
So
everybody
technically,
just dive
If you
bombs,
had a monorail of like peasants, you could don an armor in a second.
you just run past them as they
Exactly.
put a piece on you.
Slapping armor onto
that
you.
is the
That's the
hypothesis I
Medieval
put on.
armor Iron Man.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
was just
You
thinking that
You
medieval
just
Tony
have a
Stark.
town, and they each like guard one sacred piece of your armor, and they just like put it on it in their
Here
section
you
of the
go,
monorail.
hero.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
that's the next spell he's got to ask for is long line of peasants to put on the armor.
Or
I'm
we
in
could
peasant.
we gotta buy him
Real.
cast. We gotta. We gotta buy him
Roshan's got
cast
mage
off
hand. We
armor.
just figured that out last session.
You all watch Gorbjorn Nana Fen as
Yeah.
the one that just mimicked Fen's voice
Mm.
leans against the ice and starts to walk along it.
What
It's
is it?
sort of like rubbing across as it just follows the wall, body scraping slowly against it. Does it do any damage if it's on the wall, Saga?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to just rub up against it, go for
This
it.
thing's rubbing up on the wall.
Wow, that's really nice of you.
It'll learn its lesson in half a second, but
Yeah.
Harold and Kumar.
So a creature. Oh no, it's a creature moving through a sheet of the frigid
it is
thing.
not.
So it's not moving through it.
No.
So technically, but if it tries to break through it, will take damage. So I guess keep that in mind.
This one slowly snakes around. Sadly, where Gorbjorn, Nana, and Fen were set up was the shorter end of the stick, if you will, of this 100 feet.
Oh no.
But it was 100.
Yeah, you covered most of this map.
Oh.
Mhm.
There has to be an end to it, though.
No.
Yeah.
Jillian.
100 feet is the entire world, Jillian.
Yeah.
My world is 100 feet, Jillian.
Yeah. It ends after that.
It comes around the corner, swollen humanoid body, jaw wide and like distended. You could see it's broken to accommodate this like large mouth. Very far gone in the corruption stage. It opens its mouth wide and you can see into its body. It is going to step up on Gorbjorn, who is the closest person. Opens its mouth and goes in to bite him.
He vibrates too
Advantage.
fast.
Does it have like a javelin stuck in it?
That would be. There's a jab just in the shoulder.
Yeah.
The bite goes wide. Gorbjorn, you're able to this thing just whips around the corner and tries to bite at you. Doesn't even look, but you're able to get out of the way easy enough.
Too
Not much of
fast.
The other one,
Is he still
Is-
hasting?
He's too fast, too furious.
the other one is
It's
going
true.
to start just like bashing its body against the wall.
There are two of these.
There's
Yeah.
two.
Yeah. One of them near the spear, one of them at Gorbjorn Nana Fen.
Ah.
That hits. How much damage?
Is this conga line of nonsense? What mad scientist has been sitting in this forest for 20 years, making abominations from hell?
Bosh.
Yeah.
That section of wall explodes.
If you just
Oh,
let me
Jesus.
kill him. we
Yo,
could
that
be,
thing
like,
just did
walking
30
through
points of
here.
damage.
Yeah. Wait, 1 second. I thought it has 30 HP?
Yes, 30 HP per 10-foot section.
I wrote the wrong number. It still might be up.
I was about to say that would be
Maybe.
terrifying.
That would be a lot of damage.
You watch as a huge crack goes up through the wall.
Okay.
The wall is hanging on by a thread.
That still was a lot of damage for sure, if it did that.
Just not as much.
Yeah.
But does bludgeoning do double?
Does bludgeoning do double?
Doesn't say that anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that is the end of their turn. Nana,
Unless
you're
it's
up.
got like what is that trait called?
Construct. Or
No, there's
whatever.
like one that is good at breaking walls.
Monster.
Siege monster, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nana, you're up. This thing is about 10 feet away from you. Huge, terrible mouth. The other one is trying to break the wall farther away.
All right, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark that bitch, because that is how I do.
All right.
And I guess I'm going to... Oh, golly, I really don't care to get up close on that thing, but my short sword has been kind of doing all the heavy lifting so far. Fuck. All right. I'm gonna regret this, but I'm also very topped up on health. Cover me, Fen! Nana's going to charge in, and short sword drawn.
Go for it.
It's like within 30 feet, right?
It's within 10 feet.
Okay, cool.
You
We're
take a
still
step
within 30
forward,
feet
you're
of each
there.
other. Neat. Cool. Yeah, we're fine then. Nana's going to go for that short sword. Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
Fabulous. 8 points of slashing damage. Gonna come at it again. Slashy, slashy. Fuck. That's not gonna do it, I don't believe. 9 will not hit.
No, 9 will not hit.
Cool. Cool. Nana's gonna just, post up in this thing's space and get, real aggressive at it. Just, ready for a tussle.
Okay, you're here to tussle. Gorbjorn, also here to tussle.
I am here to tussle and rustle, and I rolled a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
That's
Fuck.
good.
I could have done that thing. Damn it.
Things.
Yeah.
23 to hit, or 23 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Damn.
Nice.
On the second attack, that is a 19 on the die.
Yep.
Ooh, double ones. Hate to see it. So that is 19 damage.
Okay.
Double ones, 19 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
He's a monster. He's truly a
If I
monster.
got double ones, it'd be like 5. So you're okay.
He's literally a killing machine.
Yeah.
But he's your killing machine.
And
Yes, he
that is
It's a good thing he's on our team.
a 19
Yes.
on the die as well.
19 hits.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
that's better. So that is a 24 damage
Okay.
total from the haste
Jesus.
attack.
Hell
And
yeah.
since I didn't crit or kill anything, I can't do anything on my bonus action.
Okay. You wail into this thing and it looks rough. You're so strong and so angry.
It just
so
pops
fast!
It pops
so
around the
fast.
corner, tries to bite you, and then you just maul it. You're like, this is very good. Very good.
So
Um, I went into the void again. Guys, I don't have enough void time. Okay. And then Tordrick. You hear the cracking of ice and see your friends fighting something as you get one piece of a leg guard on and you're like,
Oh god. Shite! He screams and he just starts going for the exit.
okay.
As quick as he
clink,
can.
clank, clink, clank.
Yeah.
How close do you want to get?
He will run out, see if any creatures are, because something was said about ice and fire, obviously. And so he looks to see if any of the creatures are away from the ice, and if they are, he's going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. Is it dexterity or constitution?
It's dexterity.
Dex.
It's really good. 18.
Yeah, you made it.
Damn it.
It hits into this thing, but it pushes through, undeterred by the pain.
Does dude have damage?
I don't
No.
think so.
No.
Oh.
Anything else,
It either
Georgia?
jumps out of the way or it does not.
Do you have your spiritual weapon out?
Your spiritual weapon's
no,
over there.
The
You
spiritual
can
weapon
start
went bye-bye. It went bye-bye.
Oh,
It hasn't
did-
been 10 rounds,
it been-
though. No.
moving. Yeah, he's still here.
Has it,
Yeah,
the
it's
spiritual weapon still around? Okay.
it lasts for a
I
minute,
didn't-
yeah.
Yeah, it
You
lasts
should
for a
have
minute.
another
20.
6 to 5 after this.
Yeah, he can move 20 feet closer. He can't get there, but he can start
Right.
trying.
Okay, well, I'll move it across then towards
Okay.
it.
In this way.
He starts floating over, ready to throw hands. If you're done, Saga, you're up. Fen, you're on deck.
Okay. So, there's one on the other side of the wall still, hasn't broken through yet.
Yes.
And the one that Gorbjorn is fighting as well.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then yes, I cannot cast super squids right now because I'm concentrating on the wall.
Curses.
Yeah. It's okay. I will
How's Thick Biscuit?
Is he I mean
We brought him
We-
right up to the bubble. He's,
Yeah, but he got hit again, though.
Yeah,
yeah,
he was
but I
yeah, he
I
is injured.
have one spell slot left. I'm not using it on Thick Biscuit.
That's
I'm
bad.
sorry.
Take care of that. I will give him a good
I would if
berry
I
for the love
could.
of fuck. I will give him a good berry for the love of all that is good.
What would you like to do, Saga?
If I can still see the one on the other side, could I target it with a spell? Like the spell can hop the fence?
You can technically see its form. What spell are you thinking about?
Chaos Bolt.
You know what? We're a chaotic bunch. You see where it is. It can
Yeah.
hop the wall. Why not?
Why
Hop the wall.
not?
That's what I
Chaos,
said.
baby!
Go ahead.
yeah,
go.
slob.
Cool. Oh,
Chaos
shit,
yeet.
but what does more damage, Chaos Bolt or Guiding Bolt? Guiding Bolt is...
They're both pretty beefy. Guiding Bolt's always
Yeah.
been a big boy.
Guiding
That's
Bolt is
true.
radiant damage. Does it seem like radiant damage does a good job?
It
These
doesn't seem
guys?
like it does a bad job. You don't know.
Okay, well, if I do radiant, then they have next turn has advantage on hitting it because they glow.
Mhm.
So
Is Guiding Bolt you can have to see them one too?
I just have to make a ranged spell attack against a target.
Okay. I've come from the sky. Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to just bomb the one on the other side of the fence
Yeah,
because
go for it.
Gorbjorn's got that one. So I'm just gonna pop out and just raise my hands up and just and gonna make an attack roll. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos and I'm gonna make it have advantage on this.
Hell yeah.
There you
do
go.
it.
So, ooh, that is 18.
18 hits.
Nice. Okay, so because that is Guiding Bolt at 3rd level, because that's the only spell slot I had left, it is 66 damage.
All right.
Jesus.
This is all I can do.
Yeah!
All I can do is nuke, and I can't help it. I'm so strong.
That's the best way to cleric, to be honest.
It's true. Nuclear cleric.
Just
option
natural
is the best
20
cleric
on your
option.
fucking guiding bolts. Just kill a fucking situation before a DM goes like, well, I didn't have anything resistant to radiant damage, apparently.
Well, that did very well, considering that was a 3rd level spell, and my wall of ice was a 5th level, and it did this. Okay, 29 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And roll my, roll to see if I surge. I rolled a 4, but we're doing the other rules, which means that if it's a 3rd level spell, which means I don't surge, I don't think.
We're doing the
But-
one where it builds up each time.
Oh, we are? I feel like
Yeah, that's what we
last game. Oh God. Okay.
I think
well,
you might be surging.
Yes,
probably.
it has been a while.
It's been a hot minute. Let's surge, baby.
Get
well,
yourself
I used
over next
I
to
used
this
Tides
one.
of Chaos, so you have one left. You
Oh,
have
yeah,
one
I have a
on
lot
deck
there.
as well.
You step outside
okay.
of the bubble and go ahead and give me the D20 first.
Okay. At least I'm outside of the bubble.
That's true.
That means
Don't-
nothing's gonna.
Don't hurt my row, baby.
You are just
We
very
thank you.
close to Thick Biscuit.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna blow up Thick Biscuit. You said the D20 first, right?
Yes.
Just
Okay,
radiant
then I got
healing.
A 7.
You know, like, can you
7.
do that?
Okay, and then the D100.
21.
Pick somebody to have something bad happen to him. Any creature.
Any creature? Well, of course it's gonna be the guy on the other side of the fence.
The guy on the other side of the fence has a -2 penalty to AC, attack rolls, and damage rolls.
Yeah,
Let me put
my guiding
something-
bolt was a jellyfish,
And he's
it
glowing.
hits him. Yeah, and it sticks on. It like stays, and it's like all up in his eyes, and it's like,
And it's like sticking tentacles up his nose.
Yeah.
It's like, "Bleh."
no. That's too much.
No.
Too much.
A record scratch? No.
No.
Would you like to go back in the bubble, Saga?
It's just a blindfold of jellyfish,
Okay.
and then I actually don't see this happen. I just see a glow on the other side. I'm like, yes, and then I back in.
Okay. You step inside. This energy, this wild energy, still about you. I'd love you to roll again, my friend.
Yeah.
You surge when you step inside the bubble.
Mhm.
Be careful of
Ptolemaious is like,
Ptolemaious.
are you? And then D20.
The one-timey fireball.
I got a 3 on the D20. I
Okay,
think that's the major ones, isn't it?
maybe. Then on the D100.
85.
85. Saga, you step into the bubble, you're feeling
Yeah.
good, and you feel even better. Almost like you're proficient at every skill you have.
What?
You're like, hell yeah. You feel real good about it.
I walk back in doing thumbs up, and then once I'm in, I'm like,
Yeah,
this is going to be fine. I'm
guys-
not tired anymore.
You're randomly
So
like, capital
good.
Djibouti is Djibouti. It's just like, what?
All right, that's
History.
Saga's turn.
Oh, that was quite the turn. Okay.
Tordrek, you run over to this thing and you're throwing spells at it and you're like, get over your spiritual weapon. And it's like, I'm trying, as it makes its way over. And Saga, as you walk back into the bubble, fingers like finger guns, thumbs up.
Hey.
You take a glance upwards and see as something climbs from the other side of the bubble and is now like on top of it.
No.
And
No.
going to make an attack against Tordrek.
No.
Tordrek, without your armor on, does a 15 hit you?
I thought he was in the
Yes.
bubble.
He came out of the bubble.
I came out
We
of the bubble.
post up
Came out to
next
throw
to
hands.
Dr. Victor Frankenstein's castle?
But
What
my
is
ankle has
happening?
armor on.
Does 15 hit?
Absolutely. That's my regular armor class with armor on.
You feel something hit you in the small of the back. It holds your arms and
No, not this.
No.
an interesting dilemma. Okay, so you are pulled on top of the bubble. It is technically holding you, but y'all could see like Tordrek's little tootsies kind of like occasionally pop into the
He's, like,
bubble from above.
Scraping. He's
This
like
thing is,
scraping
like,
no.
trying to
across.
hold him up. Like, oh,
Oh.
shit.
It's like it's sitting on a waterfall. And
Yeah, it's like,
so-
come on.
Yeah.
It is take its attacks against him.
It's like
That hits. as it tries to hold him and stab him with like a free arm.
No! Rude.
Sorry, already happened, too late.
Rude!
Thank you for your opinion.
This campsite is getting a 1-star review. The worst one.
We're gonna take 5.
The worst KOA I've ever been to.
Yeah.
piercing
Not
And
one ranger in sight.
poison.
Yeah.
2 of them. They're just not doing shit.
As this thing starts
There
trying to
is.
just tear into you. That's his turn. We're back at the top. Fen.
Hello, dark.
I had a thing I
little
wanted to
friend.
do, but now this thing grabbed Tordrick, so I'm gonna shoot arrows at it because fuck this thing.
All right.
With sharpshooter.
Okay.
This is dreadful.
11 to hit.
Oh,
Nope.
All
11 not hit. You try to aim around Tordrick. You're pretty good at it, but just it pulls Tordrick at the last minute. You have to veer off.
All right. Again with sharpshooter.
Okay.
Much better. 22 to hit.
22?
Yep.
Certainly.
All right.
how many hit points did Tordrick take? Damage?
I think like 11 or 12 or something. Something in that range.
Sounds about that. That's what.
Something.
24 points of damage.
Oof. This arrow hits into it hard.
Chunk.
Still up, but it's a good solid hit.
After the fact, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark the one that has Tordrick.
Okay, he is hunted.
I should have done it before, but I was a little distracted by my overall concern for Tordrick because
Did you
I
do
love
your
him
second
dearly, and
attack?
if anything bad happens to him, I
He
quit
did
the
his
game.
2 attacks.
And then
One of them missed.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. Roshan, what's up? You see little tootsies occasionally pop in and out of the bubble. You can watch the whole thing.
I don't think he's gonna do anything. Maybe prepare a healing spell for the next person who is actually wounded. Is missing more than like 15 health to come in the bubble.
Okay. I'm one of those assholes that by the end of the round, you will have burned the slot by the end of your turn.
As
That's
you
fine.
should.
Okay. You're like, if somebody runs inside, I got you.
Well, what if like Tordrick sticks enough of his body in, like with the bouncing?
We'll
Like-
probably make it like a ranged spell attack depending on which healing thing it is.
As long as it's in range.
You can see a little tootsie pop out.
You just whap him in the ass and then
If nobody else comes by, Tordrick is an option.
He said healing word,
Sure.
so as long
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like I
yeah,
imagine
yeah.
it's like blowing a kiss and like the thing hits his
Mwah.
butt as he gets
See-through
in.
negligee. You've got to slap him on the ass.
Oh,
just
you have a
because.
view, Roshan. What a view.
Oh, such a
good view.
glorious view.
The
Tolmaeus is like sitting
It's
like
a full
this,
moon
trying
tonight,
to be like
Roshan.
polite. He's like,
Meanwhile,
Alright.
Hercules is
End up
just
in these
staring.
situations.
yeah. Hercules is not polite.
He
Large-
stares disrespectfully.
arrows his eyes. The big mouth horrible thing turns its attention to Nana, who just came over and is also attacking it, and sees maybe that this is a smaller, easier target. Is
fine.
going to, you watch a tongue loll out of its mouth
Ooh.
and it whips towards you.
Oh no.
Over a 20 to hit.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, that's fine.
This tongue wraps around you. I need a strength saving throw.
Do I get to add that D4 that Saga gave me to saving throws?
Do they, Saga?
Have you guys been adding that, by the way? Because
Well, I haven't needed it.
Okay,
I
well,
haven't
because
needed it
Fen
yet.
missed on that other one, so he
Oh,
should.
yeah.
I hope he knew that he had it. You can add it to. Give me a second while I continue to vamp. You can add it
Attack
to
rolls.
attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Indeed.
Thank you very kindly for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's 16.
Okay. Feel like
Not all dead.
feel like a bit of a dickweed. I did that wrong.
Oh.
No, I'm right. You're good. This tongue wraps around you, and there is like it has like little, almost like a cat, just little spikes on the tongue,
I
and
hate
just
it.
you feel energy just rock through your body. You take 10 points of necrotic damage,
Ah!
but you are not pulled. It is going to then use its bonus action. You watch its body like shimmer and twitch, and it disappears.
Uh-oh.
And it's going to reappear somewhere else.
Wait, with me?
No.
Let's go.
He can blink. What?
This thing, and it pops out of existence and is somewhere else. There it goes. And the other one is going to
What?
back of the
What
wall.
forest are we in?
feel
This
so
is crazy.
violated. I hate this.
It makes contact with the wall, which is easy enough.
Don't get me wrong. I'm having a good time, but where the hell are we?
Where am I?
Are we crossing over into like fucking Stradland or something?
Hi, welcome.
I hope
to
so.
Scotland.
Bruh.
Your
Yes.
host, Scribe.
Wish
I
between
wanna
the
play
Feywild and the
vampires.
Shadowfell.
Thing is, if you just only
okay.
drink holy water, they fucked.
Fight me. You watch
Not
that
drinking any
wall.
Holy
holy
garlic.
water. That stuff rust pipes.
That section of wall explodes,
Okay.
and
I like
he
to think
steps
holy
through.
water is bleach.
Make a constitution saving throw.
I think that's gonna be good enough. 20.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he takes half damage, though. Probably. Yeah, half damage. So that'll be half of this. That's pretty good. 18 halved, so 9 points of damage,
Okay.
cold damage.
It runs through, seeming
Like the
to not
Kool-Aid Man.
to care too much about what it is enduring. And it makes a beeline to the closest creature it can see,
Oh no.
which is Thick Biscuit.
No!
My goodness.
Am I not near it? What?
This is the one from the other side.
Oh my.
Gordorn sighs deeply.
All of us, the whole party can feel it.
Everyone
the
sighs
connection.
deeply.
Just keep trying to keep this poor horse out of the room.
but does not have an action this round now.
Good.
That is his turn, and as he runs towards Thick Biscuit, it screams up at the sky, mimicking perfectly the old woman's scream from earlier.
Oh no.
Fuck this thing.
Nana, you're up.
I don't like it. Okay, so this thing in front of me
Disappeared.
disappeared, right? And I assume I didn't get an attack of opportunity or
No.
anything on that.
Not when something do magic leave your space.
Cool. Okay, so what's the closest thing now to me? Is it the one that's coming up on Thick Biscuit, or is it the thing that has Tordrict?
Or what's almost dead?
These are all
Everybody
good
looks
questions.
kind of hurt. The thing with Tordrict is on top of the bubble, which is a situation in itself.
Mhm.
But you can reach the large-mouthed thing.
Okay. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. That is still... No, that's the other one, the one that I
Yeah.
have not yet hunter's marked.
Yep.
The one that I have hunter's marked, it has gone away to a place I cannot see.
You cannot see it. So it's outside of the range of the light or gone.
Hunter's mark should be able to let her know the
Yeah.
location of it, though.
You know the direction it's in. It's in the
Yeah.
darkness.
Okay.
Oh, it's in the darkness.
It is
Yes.
out of the range of the light y'all made.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Wanda, that's super cute. Thank you for doing that. Sorry, my cat just like stood on two legs and looked like a little kangaroo. Anyways, what's up?
Oh.
What do you do to the thing?
Adorable.
Thank you,
I'm
ma'am.
there
That was
for
great.
it. I'm there.
Man, that was cute. And I called her a bitch earlier.
Aw, man.
I feel like an asshole. What are you doing now?
All right, so as my bonus action, I'm going to kind of like at the one that's coming up on Thick Biscuit, Slayer's Prey that bitch.
Okay.
I still have Hunter's Mark running on the one thing, but Slayer's
Yeah.
Prey is a different thing. I've got that going on the one next to Thick Biscuit. I'm going to run over, and I'm going to attempt a slashy with me short sword on that.
Okay.
That will get me... God damn it. There you are. Okay. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Lovely. That's gonna be...
If it didn't, y'all should leave.
yeah, right? 10 points of slashing damage. And because I have hit this with an attack roll, I can mark this target as my favorite enemy for 1 minute or until I lose concentration, as if I were concentrating on a spell. The first time on each of my turns that I hit the favorite enemy and deal damage to it, including when I mark it, I can increase that damage by 1d6.
Then by all means.
Does that mean you lose concentration on Hunter? Is Hunter's Mark concentration?
Yes. She loses concentration on Hunter's mark for
Yeah.
damage.
Since it's like a concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's real good
so
though, still.
It is what you should be doing, though. You
Yeah.
keep going. I love it. I love it. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Biscuit's looking over at you. You're doing it, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Big biscuit, like,
Balls.
Biscuit's cheering me on! Fake Biscuit believes in me!
You can talk.
How much extra damage?
It's an extra d6 of damage on top of the Slayer's Prey damage. So that is... Ooh. That's 21 to hit. 6, 10. 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Still up, looking rough.
Cool, cool, cool.
As you just start wailing on this thing.
You're not getting a horse!
It looks at that horse and like licks its lips.
Motherfucker!
Gorbjorn, you're up.
Okay. So I still got this one in front of me, right?
Well, that one's the one that disappeared, but give me half a
that's what I
second.
thought.
Hid
Yeah.
terribly. You can see where it is. It's about 30 feet away from you.
But there's one on Thick Biscuit.
Yes, there is certainly one on Thick Biscuit.
I'm going for the one on Thick Biscuit.
Hell
yeah.
yeah!
You run over.
Get it, bud.
So that's an 18 on the die.
Oh, yeah. You're good.
Ooh, so that is a 26 damage.
Would you believe it has exactly 26 health left?
I would not believe in this.
Would you believe? Would you guys even believe?
I would have never believed it.
You come over, sword bat in hand, and just cave in the side of its skull. It
Hell
falls.
yeah.
So with haste, I have double my movement, which means I have 80 feet. Can I get to the next one?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Okay.
You just do a triangle, running the bases.
Second bat.
What's it?
So that is a 14 to hit, but I have a D4 to add. So 15 to hit.
15 just hits.
Ha-ha!
Yeah,
Nice.
buddy! 23
that is
skidoo!
24 damage.
Yo.
Sorry, 24 skidoo.
Right in the middle of the skull.
Yeah!
Eyes touch. Falls
Right in front of Nana, too.
Nana,
That
you're
was
not near that
impressive.
one. You got
No,
the cave.
this is the one that like blinked
Oh,
away
I
from
got
me.
the cave and skull one.
Yeah,
huh?
you got to see one skull smash in front of you. So, we're
More
being
than
take those
enough.
out. Only thing left that you can see is that thing on top of the bubble, which is a thing in itself.
Can I get close to it though with my remaining movement?
Roshan, how you can get closer? You can go in the bubble. Would you like to go in the bubble? It's like in the center of the top of the bubble.
Can I hit it inside the bubble? Because I know
How-
attacks can't go through, so I'm wondering if I could voluntarily choose not to go in and just like run up it.
I don't think so. I don't
Okay.
think you can volunteer to say no. And Roshan, I think, would have to recast to say no to you.
Okay, that's a fair ruling. So then
Thank
from
you.
there,
I'm trying to be fair.
no,
We
like
appreciate you doing that,
like
too.
I would probably say the same thing. Okay, so I haven't used my bonus action, so can I use my bonus action to change from a javelin and just throw one at the top of this?
Yeah, technically it doesn't. You don't have to do your fancy bonus action things to get your javelins out.
Oh, so
only,
I don't?
It's only bows and crossbows.
Oh, okay. So then for my second attack, I will just throw a javelin normally. I'll get within 20 feet of it, of course.
Yeah.
That's a 17 on the die.
Oh, yeah.
So that is. So that's 8 damage, and since actually I don't think it works because this would be a ranged attack. I don't think I can bonus action attack something since I killed something. So I believe that is my turn.
Okay. All right. And what a turn it was.
I only killed 2 things, Jillian.
Not enough.
There's not enough, Julian. There's still one more.
Tordrek,
My thirst
you're
for
up
blood
there with
knows
this
no
thing.
end.
You're restrained. You can attack. It'll be with disadvantage, or you can try to break free.
He's going to try to burn it with Word of Radiant,
All right.
where it's grasping onto him. So you got to take a con saving throw.
Con saving throw.
Yeah, it's 1 melee weapon attack as a bonus action, which I cannot do.
It got a 4. That is not going to cut it.
Burn. Suck up.
Burn, baby, burn.
Well, burn for 11 damage.
Ooh, okay.
Burn, no.
This thing's looking rough as you can just feel the heat starting to burn at it.
So, there's still the spiritual weapon. I have to be ready. How tough will it be for me to attempt to at least move it towards?
You can start moving it towards you if you want to.
Because it was going towards another one before. So
Yeah, you can summon it towards you. It's just going to take a minute to get there.
Understood. Well, he will do his best while he's this creature's on him. Help
Yeah.
me, help me, get over here. Get over, you know,
The spiritual weapon floats over the
something
and
rather
then makes its way closer.
right.
Come on, get over here, you.
Right. That's Tordrek's turn. Saga, you're up. You look up and it's just Tordrek.
Oh, uh-oh. So then I'm going to... Yeah. Cantrip time, boys. Yeah, okay. Can I jump up and smack the monster? Can I
How
reach
high
it?
up is your bubble, Roshan?
It goes 10 foot up in the middle.
No, I can't.
Way in hell.
I don't have a 10-foot vertical. I don't. Just Saga
Not
just
10
suddenly
foot
just
vertical.
shoots up. Like,
You don't have to jump 10 feet. You just have to jump enough to reach 10 feet, right?
I don't think I can do that.
No.
Of the
She'll
people in
need
the
to be
group
on
that can do a
Gorbjorn's
straight leap,
shoulders.
Yeah, there's rules for straight leaps, but I don't think I can get that high even with it.
Yeah, there's a calculator. I could pull it up, but just if you look up and you see it's 10 feet above you, minus your not very tall height.
Yeah.
It's possible, but also Tordrek is the thing kind of below it.
So when you make a
According to
vertical jump,
this, my high
it's-
jump is 2 feet.
yeah, because it's 3 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah. So I just do a little hop, and then I'm like, this isn't gonna work.
this isn't cutting it.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do?
Yeah.
Oh, but standing distance is half that. So.
After that
foot.
evaluation, I could technically mold Earth a 5-foot thing, but that would be an action, so I can't do that. No, then I will instead, I guess, run out the thing and do a little just a super high pitched scream as loud as I can, and I'd like it to make a wisdom saving throw.
Of course, it would love
You gonna
to.
banshee this thing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
A 9's not gonna do it, I think.
No.
Nah.
It's missing hit points, right?
Yeah, it is. Toll the dead, baby.
Yo.
Toll the dead! I love Toll the Dead!
I never roll d12s. This is weird.
I know, right?
Oh, I see why.
Oh.
I rolled 2 2s.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
it's
No, I
4
get it.
points of damage.
Right,
Damage is
right.
damage. You give it a
Damage is
bonkus
damage.
in the brain.
You
It's
do.
necrotic. I don't know if necrotic is less damage for it.
You can't tell. You watch it sort of get boggled. You see it is affected.
Great. Then after running out and having a small tantrum, she runs back into the bubble.
Okay. You are back in.
Does she feel better?
No.
This thing on top of the bubble with its weird armful of Tordrek is gonna go in for some attacks.
No! Rude, stop!
How dare it?
Rude.
19 to hit.
Got me.
Yikes.
So you take 4 piercing damage.
How
And
you doing, buddy?
I'm rolling very bad on damage for Tordrek.
Thank God for that.
And 7 poison damage.
How's our healer doing?
It's
This
all
thing
good.
is.
Okay.
How does it feel?
I think
about
that's
it?
enough to trigger Roshan's threshold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can throw up a spell at Tordrek's foot.
So you
You just
get
kinda
7
time it.
back.
Hell yeah.
7 back.
And-
All right.
Yep.
Okay, Fen, you're up.
Oh, that hurts.
Roshan
That
on
hurts.
deck.
That hurts. That hurts.
Upster, you're a killing.
This thing is hurting Tordrek, who I love dearly. So I am going to shoot an arrow at it.
Please.
It has Hunter's Mark on it, right? That's the one I Hunter's marked.
If you hunters marked the spider-like thing and not the big mouth things, then yes.
Okay, yeah. You know what? Bonus action, move Hunter's Mark to it, whether this is the thing that a Hunter has marked or not. So bonus action to that. I'm going to attack with sharpshooter.
Okay.
It's a 22 to. Sorry, I got to subtract 5 from that. It's a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
I'm sorry.
17 hits.
Okay.
Don't forget you have your D4
Yeah, I don't need it for this
on
one.
everything.
No,
well,
yeah,
I know,
I
but
appreciate
it's
it.
just on
Yeah.
you got it on all this stuff.
Yeah.
I was waiting to hear the result before I used it.
Oh no, it's
No.
you have it forever. You have it. You just
Yeah.
have it. It's not a single use.
Yeah, so don't be
Don't be saving it.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
I
you
got
want to. I'm not going to tell you.
No, no.
Unless you
It's like-
wanna.
You have an
Blessings from
infinity
Lady
of
Seder
them.
are bountiful.
20 22 points of damage.
How do you kill this thing?
Whatever way makes it not hurt Tordrick. It just like Tordrick feels real good about this thing not being on top of it anymore. That's how I kill it.
All right. This thing is shot backwards. Like the arm is hit, pulled up, hits it in the head.
Hell
arm
yeah!
to head, flies off the bubble. Tordrick falls into the bubble. And is going to
Right onto his own.
Right onto my armor. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, you take 1 point as you land on your tailbone. Just shit.
Right onto my pauldrons. Shouldn't
Oh.
have them all out.
Oh.
And you guys are out of initiative.
All right.
Okay. All right, roll call, everybody. Is anyone bleeding? Is anyone missing limbs? Are we all okay?
I'm just gonna start gathering the giant bodies into a pyre.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
start getting very
Torbjorn.
quickly. You get like stunned for a moment and like catch your breath and then keep going. It does not take too long. Some of these things are a bit heavy, but you are able to eventually find a spot to set this pile of corrupted corpses. Easy enough to set them ablaze.
How's everyone feeling?
I feel great, actually. Like,
I'm-
super good.
Glad to hear that, Saga. Are you all right? Tordrick, are you all right?
Tordrick, he goes like this, just nods his head, and then starts looking for anybody with a scratch to heal some wounds.
I'm not so badly off that a little rest won't do me fine. I'll be right as rain after a sleep.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll make it. Tordrick, and use my last level 2 to cure wounds on Tordrick because I think he's going to take the next watch.
When you do that, he goes.
watch.
He puts his hand out and he looks for his flask and takes a shot of whiskey.
I can take the
Saga
next watch.
steps away.
Saga, you need healing, Saga?
No, I can take the next watch. I can see really great right now, and I can hear great, and I can feel great, and I feel like I can talk to Lady Seder, and I can tell you about. I could even intimidate you if I wanted to.
Oh, that's
I believe her, honestly.
fantastic, Saga. I appreciate it. I'm
I'll go watch.
dead tired.
Steps
I'm
outside
going to
the-
bed, and I'm gonna press 2 fingers to Saga's forehead and cure wounds on her with
No,
a
no,
second
no,
level
no,
spell
no,
anyway.
no,
no, no, no, no, no, no.
And
Nope.
Grabs
Okay.
your hand.
I'm basically at full health. I
Acrobatics
feel great.
under it.
That's I
Never
feel
mind.
I am
wonderful.
also at full health, so I am fine to stay up. I fought a dragon earlier today, nothing is stopping Gordon
Yeah,
trying to play.
I fought a dragon too, but for some reason I'm great right now. Everything is good.
Biscuit vomits.
Yeah, Thick Biscuit is
Yeah,
almost
heal
dead.
Thick Biscuit.
what
are you thinking?
Everybody in the bubble
Yeah.
yelling about thick biscuit.
All right, fine. I'll slap this thick biscuit on his thick hindquarters and in second level healing.
That means
The
a
horse
lot,
sighs deeply.
I like to think me and Gorbjorn are like, no, it's
Thick Biscuit.
don't
what?
heal us.
Everyone's
Thick
screaming
biscuit
about the
gets
horse.
13 points of healing.
Yeah, that's all of its hit points.
hell yeah!
Fen, you said you're gonna go rest. You meander back inside after slapping thick biscuit on the ass. Nana, are you gonna go back inside?
I think I'm going to leave the watch to you two. Be careful. Gods
Yep.
only know what else is waiting for us out there. Hopefully, they just all decided to gang up on us at the same time. At
Yeah,
the
we
start
thought
of
it
the
was
night.
all over, but it wasn't. So we're going to bed now. It's your turn.
It'll be good. Saga does a couple little dances and casts dancing lights, and then just kind of does some spins beside the fancy. The ice wall is still there for 9 more minutes, so she's gonna use the reflections and do a shadow dance puppet thing for whoever's awake.
Illuminates brightly and
Yeah.
beautifully in the
Yeah.
night, like a beacon.
Oh,
Perfect.
Uh-huh.
And then Gorbjorn is just going to be practicing his sword swings. It's just like, why can't I attack 3 times at once? Like how do I do that just normally?
How did I do it?
Like I can hit
If
more
I get
if I just
really
get
good.
angrier.
Suggle will within like the rest of the evening, she'll like minor illusion some dummies for you to like attack.
Yeah,
And we can
do some
so
combat
I
practice.
feel like my sword going
Yeah.
through shit. Yeah.
What's your passive perception, Saga?
Oh, Jesus
17.
fucking Christ.
Oh my
17?
God.
Yeah, we're having a good time over here. 17.
Um,
No, no, no.
We're just having a good time, Jillian.
yeah, you're just like, you guys are like, you know what, we're feeling good. We're feeling great. The wall begins to melt.
No one said that.
We killed your
I
said
dragon.
that.
What else could she bring?
Yeah. The wall begins to melt. About
That's the
after
joke.
10 minutes of passing, everybody else in the bubble kind of lays back down and is like, okay, what an event it's been, boys. And then there's a rumble.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
The ground shakes slightly under your feet, Saga, and you look
Scorpion,
down.
did you eat supper? Are you hungry?
I am full with battle.
Then
you-
what is that?
There's another rumbling step. Saga, you look over. Standing 3 times your height,
Uh-huh.
moving in from the distance, your light's just barely even scraping it. It is just by the fact of the moon that you can see this thing at all. Gorbjorn, you also look over as it slowly drags a huge leg forward, and it just meanders very slowly towards a very safe little bubble. And that is where we're going to stop for tonight.
How many combats in one night?
As much
I
as we
think-
fucking can.
What if it's just a happy giant? I can say hello in giant and we can be friends.
Oh,
That's very
yeah,
true.
We
So far,
did.
Thing Saga said hello to has not injured her automatically.
Yeah. Yep. Nope. That's not. Yep.
Thank you
I have a bit.
so much for being here with us today. We really appreciate it. And you guys know I don't do combats often, so why not the biggest one?
Boy. All of the combats. All of them.
Hey, was there too much of a space between some combats for y'all? Is this better? Hear about
like it.
Yes, finally. Let me
Like,
kill
oh, I'm useful.
Gorbjorn and Saga feeling great. Look at this
Yeah.
huge thing approaching, and there is not a sinking feeling in their stomachs where it probably should be.
Are you here to dance with us?
Oh no.
You can
wanna
roll
join the
a
party?
persuasion check when we come back next week.
Okay.
Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it, getting to tell you guys a spooky story with some incredibly draining, tiresome combat. But everyone's fine. I don't even think I've really hurt Gorbjorn, and he's ready to fight. So thank you so much. If you are interested here at the Dice Cult, we have a lot of things going on. We're very productive. Frank, could you tell me about Tuesdays?
Well, when we get to play on Tuesday nights, Legends of Theaya, 5th edition Adventure 3. You know what? We're not going to be able to play tomorrow night. Unfortunately, schedules changed because of the winter time, and so we're trying to either find a different night or see what we can do about getting them back in, because we have a small group in this one. It's not. We've got a.
It's not
bunch of
this
people
nightmare
here.
group.
Yeah.
Not this huge
We've got a 2 or
group.
3 people, so yeah. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, we're shooting for 2 weeks from tomorrow, or a week from tomorrow.
People's a
I should say.
nightmare. What are you gonna do? It has its pros and cons. Like if 3 of y'all are missing, I can still do something.
Right.
But if you would like to keep up with Legends of Theaya, you can follow us at the Dice Cult on Twitter, where we will keep you posted about when shows are going up. So if you'd like to know when we're coming back for some spooky, you guys are currently in like the halls of the dead doing spooky stuff. If you guys want to have a good time, maybe have a drink, keep up with us on there, and we'll
Gotta
tell
do
you
that part. Mandatory.
And Abby, would you like to tell us about this Wednesday?
Absolutely. This Wednesday, back in action, cordially invited. I hope you used your time off to catch up because we do every. The lights
I
are
was
ready
like,
for me to
wow.
present. I guess.
Oh.
It's on a timer. We're done playing D&D now, okay? So, we last time. Well, what did we do? I don't know. We were in a circle. I think.
There was a forest. There were some monsters.
Hey, it's called
Yeah,
cordially invited.
At some point, we were going to
I know
a wedding.
Trees with the marks on them.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing when we're playing the game. I'm Saga right now. She doesn't know.
She has no
but
idea.
Here to
my
meet a new friend.
character over there, Dove, she is super confident and always knows what's going on.
Yeah.
And I think we're getting closer and closer to the hunt we're going on because we got a little distracted by that circle and the aberration inside of it. But we're back on track. We're back with the camp, going to hunt a boar. It's going to be great. Come see us at time. You figure that out for yourself on Wednesdays on YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube.com/the Dice Cult. And if you're an Eastern boy like me, it is 8 p.m. Just like on the Backs of Gods.
Or if you're a Western girl like me, 5 p.m.
It's just me, a beautiful Western girl.
Christo is our resident California girl, you know.
Yeah.
She ride in on her horse, hair flowing. She is a cowboy. She is a Western girl.
She's coming around that mountain. Here she comes.
Here she comes.
There she comes.
We've been coming around that mountain.
If you're interested in something else, on Saturday, we have Vampire the Masquerade and the Last Remaining Light at
We can't
9
promise
p.m.
it's any more sane than
Standard
this.
Time. We are very professional and serious the whole time. Currently, we are fleeing a mountain that we kind of set on fire. Partially. Half the fire's our fault. You can't blame us for the whole fire.
The Dillards was the Dillards' fault, though.
No. That was us. I will take full responsibility for anything we actually set on fire. But currently, we are trying to haul ass to leave. As we all know, none of us can roll drive checks, and we've crashed into everything. We've broken our new car. And an old enemy has returned to beat the shit out of us.
Oh, good.
So we'll see how that goes as we fight a 9-foot-tall, not hot vampire woman.
Are you sure she's not hot, though?
How do you know she's not hot?
We've seen her.
Oh.
I've
Awfully
seen
judgy of you.
Ursula's a big nightmare woman, and if that's your thing, we're not here to judge here at the Dice Cult.
We're not here to
Personally,
facilitate it.
We're
love
not
me a
going
big
to
nightmare
be
woman.
cool with it, but you can do what you want.
Mac.
We won't
If
tolerate
you'd like,
it, but we won't
if you'd like to
arrest
keep
you.
up with us, we are at Backs of Gods on Instagram and Twitter. On Instagram, we have a bunch of character art, a lot of it made by the amazing, talented Abby. And we also have some NPC art. We have a map if you scroll. Just do a lot of scroll and look at all their beautiful faces. These are some beautiful people that, by golly, they did really good in this fight. Not even anybody at 0, and I'm really good at getting people to 0.
You sure are.
But you guys are handling it. If you'd like to get the next half of this combat, the next third, I suppose, unending. Maybe it never ends. There's only one way to find out, which is
You never
Monday
leave this
at 8
campground.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same, same place. Thank you all again.
Hello, people, for rating us right now.
Hey!
Oh,
Oh, no.
That's a really big
We're
raid too,
sorry
right,
that
guys?
you rated us at the
You
very
gotta
end when
rewatch
we were
it right
saying
now.
goodbye.
Yeah, you gotta
Trying to get out
rewind,
of the
guys.
jelly
You
Please,
came
Mark,
at
I
an
have
interesting part where I was going to say goodbye,
Oh,
but thank you all for being here.
and thank you for giving us waffles.
Oh, we really appreciate it. If you guys are interested
waffles.
in a Norse mythology inspired D&D game, We'll see you on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And sadly, we have to say goodbye. So good night, everybody.
Yep.
Good
Good
night.
night.